And I'm live with the world. Good
Good
evening.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this Tuesday evening Valheim stream with myself, WrongTeaGaming, and my good friend, Warrior. Shut up!
Wow, you were doing so well up until that point. Good evening, everyone. I am Australian Warrior, not WrongTeaGaming, as Matty always called me. I am joined this evening by my good friend Matthew, aka WrongTeaGaming, and we are going to be playing some of Valheim, gearing ourselves up to tackle the swamp, and a very special subject for this evening, as last night's subject matter was quite popular. Instead of favourite horror movies, tonight we will be discussing favourite TV shows.
Yes, a topic I came up with after
hmm
speaking with Nathan last night.
Yes, after stream, not during, because
Yes,
that would just be rude of me.
yes, and also,
Uh,
if you put exclamation point multi into my chat,
oh,
like so, you will find a link to where you can see the multi-chat,
the multi-stream.
multi-stream, indeed.
It's the
So you can have
multiverse
both
of stream.
mine and Nathan's stream open on the same tab.
Ooh, ain't we getting fancy all being here?
I'm getting my fancy pants on.
Here you go. I'm gonna get my fancy pants on. I apologise for anyone that has just offended. It was not made with any offence.
So yes,
Uh,
favorite TV shows.
Matthew, would you like to start?
I would indeed.
I can already guess your favourite TV show. Matthew,
Oh, go on then.
would you like to go to bed so we can actually get well rested for the next morning? No.
Oh,
I want to see if I'm actually right. I'm actually gonna, you know what? Before you do, I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper. Actually, no, I'm gonna get my whiteboard. I'm that fancy. I have a whiteboard, and I'm gonna write it down, and I'm gonna see if I'm right.
ooh, he really is getting all.
Okay, my whiteboard is down. So, Matthew, favorite TV show?
Well, this is going to be quite funny now because if you've wrote the wrong one down, then
Our friendship is ruined forever.
what the hell is going on? But first, I need to do a quick AV check on myself.
Oh, leaving me in suspense. You can't do that.
I can, I will, and I am.
That's just mean.
Yes, it is very mean.
Wait, what was
Twitch.
break?
Uh,
Yeah, okay. Rock Pals break. Who knew?
Yeet.
Ooh, no, we don't want to carry those with us. Over there with you. Just mean.
yes, it's very mean. Okay, all I need to do is
Here comes the
Ten.
thunder.
you down slightly and turn me up slightly.
Yeah, my audio levels never change. I know they're all good.
Yeah. So, yes, my favourite television show.
Yep.
Let's see if Nathan has it correct.
I really hope so, because if it's not this, I question like a lot of things about you.
Well, it depends though, because are we going just favourite TV show outright, or are we going for like favourite animated TV show,
No, just
favourite live action TV show?
okay.
Or...
Let's okay. So if we're going for that, let's start off with thank you, Where's Wally 87 for the raid of 10 people. Thank you very much, and thank you for the follow. Wow, streaming for like 2 minutes, and I'm already getting raided and followed. Thank you very much.
You lucky devil.
Oh, and I've just been followed by Excise Drez. Thank you for the follow. That takes us to 32. That is 2 follows in a go. Oh, thank you. Hashtag NextGenGamers. Love is what we do. Yes, it is. And thank you so much for the love. Matthew was just about to tell us tonight's his answer to tonight's theme of favourite TV shows. And Matthew, you were saying about...
I don't know, because it's one of them. Am I going to start to speak and then something else is going to happen?
I don't know. Let's see how it goes.
So yeah, so again, are we compartmentalising
We'll go for like just overall like to start with favorite TV show. I will be working for. Thank you very much. No worries for the lurk. Thank you very much. I will enjoy my stream. So Matthew, answer. I have it here on my whiteboard. So
You're going for my favorite of all time.
I'm gonna go favorite all time show.
Ooh, this is where.
Now if I've got this like I'm very very certain of my answer, and I'll be very very shocked if I am wrong.
This is where things are going to go very wrong then.
Now you can't just randomly change your answer just to
No,
try
no,
and
no.
prove
But
you wrong.
my answer is going to be the same answer that I've come up with already.
Okay.
So yeah, so my favourite of all time television show is Supernatural.
Thank you for proving me right.
Yeah, but have you actually written that down?
Yeah, look, you look at my stream. I have written down
Yep.
Supernatural.
Yep, you have written down Supernatural. Yep.
Thank you.
Well done.
I know my best friend.
Now this is where I need to pick something out of the DC or Marvel universe for you.
Surprisingly, it's not DC or Marvel.
Ooh.
Yes. So now, Matty, would you like to write something down on a piece of paper before I reveal what my favourite TV show is of all time?
Yes. Give me 1 minute. 'Cause I think I have
The answer will surprise you. Or possibly
if it's going to
surprise
surprise me, then it's going to take me a while. It's going to take a couple of guesses, then, innit?
you. I'll let you write. All right, I'll let you write 3 answers down because I'm a good friend.
Right. Okay.
I apologise for the rain noise in the background. I am currently sat in my conservatory because that is where I am set up.
Yep, and it is getting quite dark at my side of town, so the rain is coming my way.
The rain is coming.
Now, what TV shows would... Oh, no. Would Nathan say that was his favourite?
I can hear the cogs turning in your head, like, wait.
Well, yeah, because obviously I know you have
a lot of TV
many...
shows. Like, I'll give you a clue. It's not animated. So my favourite TV show is not animated.
That could have been any type of animation. I'd have been like, which one?
There's so many. Oh God.
I'm like, you could have gone for Dragon Ball Z. Or...
Oh God, no.
Not Dragon Ball. What was the one you were? Oh, not Yu-Gi-Oh. What's the one you were?
The clue is that the clue is.
Hey, Steeler, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, welcome to the stream.
You joined me at a point where I'm trying to figure out Nathan's favourite of all time TV shows, and I'm doing very well.
TV show.
TV show. As that is our topic for the evening.
Yes, because we're professional. We know what we're doing. We know what we're talking about. So Matty's currently been taking a grand total of 5 minutes to think of an answer.
So it's not animated.
It's not animated.
Do I have TikTok? No. I don't even have a TikTok account just for watching other TikToks.
I don't even have a TikTok myself. I have
a TikTok. I have a TikToking watch, if that counts, but I don't have a TikTok.
Matty, you sound very very old. I have a TikToking watch.
I'm about to become famous on TikTok. Why?
Why is Matty about to become famous on TikTok? I'm very curious about this.
I'm confused.
I'm excited for this.
I'm not.
Ooh, it's proper coming down.
And the rain will kill us all.
And the DMCA
against the wall.
And DMCA'd we have been.
Yeah.
Or copyright on YouTube.
Yeah, that'll be thingy. so it's not animated. Do you remember that day I came into your stream? Oh yes, with the troll. When Nathan
Yeah,
got killed by the troll, is that the
yeah,
one you're talking about?
yeah, yeah. When we got murdered by the troll.
Well, you did. I just laughed.
Well, yeah, I got murdered by the troll. You just laughed.
Let me guess, you're uploading that onto TikTok.
Onto the TikToks.
Right, okay. It is already up in the next gen TikTok, it's in Discord. Is it?
Is it?
Let me have a look. TikTok.
Maddie, we've become famous on TikTok.
Steeler put it up about 2 minutes ago. Go check out this hilarious clip from the one and only at WrongTeaGaming on the day he became a family with us. Oh,
Aww. All the love, Maddie. All the love.
I don't have love emotes. Hang on. I'm going to have to go on to the account which I use for moderating. There we go.
No, man, I should really get your chat up.
Yeah, I've got yours up so I can delete messages and stuff. Right, I have 2 down, but they're like in the same sort of genre.
Right.
So I'm classing them as 1. Because
Okay.
one of those could be it, but I don't think the second one of the 2 is.
Right.
So
Go on, Matt. You've got to take a guess here.
what else has Nathan watched recently? Or has watched
And
and never
it's-
shut up about?
It's not something recent. It's something I've watched a lot of. Repeatedly.
Repeatedly?
And for an unhealthy amount. Go on, Matt. I already had yours written down.
I will keep you tabbed. I need to do some Discord things.
Yeah, no
Okay, that's
problem,
fine, yeah,
Steeler.
not a problem. Lurk away, my friend. Something that you used to watch.
No, something I will always happily rewatch from the very first season.
For the first season. Ooh, that could be a couple of things.
I'm giving you so many clues and I'm really upset by the fact that you still haven't got it yet.
I was just trying to think about what it is that you really, really enjoy.
Okay, this is my last clue, and if you don't get it from this, Matt, my nana is going to be very upset. It was my nana's fault why I got started watching this series.
Which Nana? Margaret or Peggy?
Nana, nah, I said Nana. I'm not giving you the next part of that answer.
So that's Margaret then.
Good God, no.
Oh no, because you call them both Nana, don't you?
Duh.
God's sake. It's one that your grand. But I'm pretty sure it's Nana Margaret that got you into this.
Okay, so Matt is sticking with my Nana Margaret.
So that would have been while I was at Sydney Smith, while I was at secondary school.
Yep. I started watching this before secondary school, if that helps. I'm giving you like all these clues. It's great.
Ooh, before secondary school.
Yep.
Came out before we started secondary school. It used to. Supernatural. It's not Supernatural. Oh, was it Supernatural? No, because I got you into Supernatural.
Exactly. You didn't get me in no, you got me in Supernatural. You did not get me into this series that I love.
I've got my cart stuck.
Well done. You have to
I've
wiggle it
unstuck
out
it.
then, won't you?
I've unstuck it.
You've unstuck it.
I've unstuck it.
Unstuck it.
Oh, by the way, Nathan, are you just off topic? Like really quick? Are you mining copper?
No, no, I'm mining both because we need tin and copper.
No, because don't forget, on the other side of the island, I found loads of tin and copper, didn't I?
True. Hey,
So we
Mr.
could-
Gunny, welcome to the stream.
So we could take the boat over. But
Yeah,
then again, no, you can't get as much in the boat.
yeah, I was gonna
can
say you can't get as much in the boat. Welcome to the
Yeah.
stream, Mr. Gunny.
Okay,
Hi, Dega. I want to say Dega. I apologize if I butcher anyone's usernames. Though it regularly happens to me. We are currently
Oh, there's one in
discussing
the boat,
favourite
wonderful.
TV shows, and Matthew's currently been spending a grand total of, oh, let's see,
5
nearly
minutes.
15 minutes trying to guess my favourite TV show. And I got his right off the bat. And we've been friends for how long, Matthew? I got iron in Valheim. Ooh, very nice. I have to say, we've made it to the swamp. I know there's iron there, but we kind of got butchered, so we're just gearing up to head to the swamp.
Yeah, last week we got
Mullered,
raped.
mullered, Matty. We say mullered. There are
No,
certain
because
things
it was not nice what happened to us in the swamp last
True,
week.
but there are certain things you do not say on stream. That word being one of them. That one, that one, that one. Cool.
So if it started before we started school, it's not the things I've written down.
I got an iron mace. Oh, very nice. I have a question about iron. Do you get iron armor? Because that would be awesome.
Now you're just flexing.
Yeah, flexing those Valheim muscles. Yeah. I will never do that again. I really apologize.
If I don't get this, as soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, yes, of course, because you never shut up about this, and this.
Mate, if I literally give you another clue, you will get it. But I was what? Just out of curiosity, what have you got written down so far?
I dare say.
Go on, no, go on. There's no judgment here, apart from the fact that if you get it wrong, then there will be slight judgment.
Ah, damn it! I lost my card. So I've currently gotten down Marvel Agents of Shield, which obviously is incorrect, but I know it's a series you do like.
I did
like the first couple of seasons.
I like the first couple of seasons. I kind of fell in love with it when they did the Ghost Rider that I absolutely hate from the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know that was something obviously you did like
Yep.
back then. So that's why I did write that down as a somewhat outsider, let's say.
Are you on about Nick, the guy in the show, or are you on about or was Nick meant to be nice? But yeah, go on. So that was your first one you wrote down, which was obviously the wrong answer.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
Then I've written down either The Big Bang Theory or Friends.
Ooh.
Because you got me into The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, I did. But you've got the answer. But which one is the correct answer?
Well, then it has to be The Big Bang Theory because Friends was already out. Really? It was Friends?
Yeah, it was Friends.
Oh, well, it's had it written. And, as well, if you look on my stream,
Yeah.
Friends was on the first line. Look.
Ah, okay. Alright, okay. I like it. Okay. I mean, he didn't get it first off, though. So,
I didn't get it first off, no, but
I'm sorry, Matthew.
the fact
but
I had it written down...
Yeah, for writing it down, you get a point.
Oh, well, thanks.
But for not getting it first time, you get minus 2 points. So you're on -1. How do you feel, Matty? Been friends for over 25 years, and you got it wrong.
I got it wrong, but I got it wrong because I didn't say it first, but I got it right because I wrote it down first.
Should I let him have that? Yeah, okay, I'll let him have that. Okay, you get +1 point. You're now at 0.
Oh, cool, thank you.
So now, if we're going into the realms of other genre TV shows, uh, what
I'm,
genre, what genre favorite would you like to discuss next?
well, let's go into the animated slash cartoon.
Now,
Now I know for
are we
you,
on
a lot of
about
yours is
cartoons or anime? Because they're two very different
well. This
things.
well, this is the thing. I know that obviously anime is
Is
its
Japanese
own genre,
cartoons?
which is why
Yeah.
I've said cartoon.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to go first this time?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can go first. Well, right, I've literally just caught up to you, and now you're buggering off again.
Yeah, because the copper's over here. Or did
Right.
we mine all this? I'm sure. I
We
can't
mined
remember.
a load of yeah. We mined a
I
load of
can't
copper
remember
from
if we
this server.
mined all of this though.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We're just gonna have a quick. Yeah, I think we did clear out all this copper. I've got it marked down as not being fully mined. One second.
By the way, your cart's slowly rolling down the hill.
Rolling down the what? Ah no! Come back!
Do you
Cool.
have enough wood on you just to build a repair bench since the roof's still there?
I have, but I've already started making my way off this way.
Right, where are you going? Oh, you're
This
going
way.
back that way.
Yeah, this way.
Ah, damn it, my cart. I don't think this cart's gonna last much longer.
Do you want to build a quick repair bench just to fix the carts?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly build one. Requirement missing. Oh, because in I put it in the storage.
I'm stuck. My cart is stuck.
Ooh, that was a big ball of lightning. Oh wait, I don't.
It's not started raining here. It got dark as hell over here, but
Yeah, give it time.
it's not started raining.
Give it time.
Also, anybody in Nathan,
Ooh, that was a big crack of thunder.
Stream, if you wish to watch both streams at once, there is a link to the multi-stream.
There is a link to the multi-stream so you can watch both our perspectives. But yes,
At once.
At once. So Matthew, you're going to take a guess. What is my favorite? So we'll start off with favorite cartoon. What is my favorite cartoon?
Now your favourite cartoon? Well, I know as a kid, obviously. Or should we change this? Shall we change this to Kiddie Pro? To Kiddie? Shall we do another one of childhood
Yeah, we'll do childhood next.
cartoons, and then cartoons that we've watched as an adult?
Okay,
Because those are two different things.
those
They
are
have
two different
meanings.
things. True. If we got the thing is that you should know the answer to this because to my favorite childhood cartoon because I said it in last night's stream. Now, if Matthew was
I was
paying
currently tanning myself in my mum's hot tub last night while I was watching you. So
well, you
I
should
may
have
not
still
have
been
been paying attention.
well, you should have been paying attention. So you get to
By
go.
the way, the seas this way.
Yeah, I know. But apparently, according to my map, there is tin over here, apparently. And there
Oh,
is.
okay.
There is a small crop of tin.
There's some more tin further up as well.
Yeah. Do you want to go up and grab that?
Oh, my car.
Oh.
Nope, nope.
I've got
Stay.
like 4 mentions on this. What's going on? Three mentions on here. TikTok. Yeah. And today I sponsored. Thank you very much for the sponsors, guys. Sorry, I just noticed I'm getting like tons of notifications on Discord.
Alright.
Da 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 da. Mining away. Don't roll off into the sea. So yeah, go on then, Matt. First guess. What do you think it is for me?
So so when I was growing up, there was obviously quite a lot of programs you watched.
Yes. Power Rangers do not count as a cartoon, by the way.
Yes, obviously I know this.
Just saying.
They class as a different type. They class as another type. So as for your favourite cartoon, obviously you used to watch a lot of Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, this is a lot more than what I did.
Ooh, what does this person do? Dee-dee-do!
And there's also another one. You used to watch Digimon a lot. Was it no?
Well, yeah, I did watch Digimon a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch Digimon a lot. So you got, not my favorite one though. It's in my top
No, no,
five.
no, no. That's not your favorite. I'm just going through all the ones I remember you watching as a child
Wow.
when we was growing up together. That's all I'm going through at the minute. Is all the programs I remember you watching.
I just want to point out, like, out of me and Matty, I am the definite one that watched a lot more cartoons.
Yeah. Which is why it also makes this bit a little bit more difficult for me.
Yes, yes, it does.
And there is another program I'm trying to remember the name of that I never liked, but I remember you liking quite a lot.
Okay.
Ah, there's a shaman. I mean, obviously everybody loves The Simpsons,
This is true.
and you can't
Well, actually,
underestimate.
you say that, but I actually know a few people that don't like The Simpsons.
And do you still talk to these people?
Yes.
Wow.
I mean, one of them is my family, so you know.
Yeah, well, your family is disposable, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, come on, mate. Come on, make a guess. Just any guess, and I'll let you know if it's right.
No, because I'm trying to remember the name of that cartoon I used to watch religiously. Some more further up. There's some more tin further up.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave the carts. I feel
Oh.
like if we leave them, they're gonna get destroyed.
Oh, there's only one more anyway.
Well, the copper's up that way that we need to get. So, I don't know. That's just a rock.
Oh, right, okay.
Trying to think, is this a safer way to go with the carts? Yeah, it is. Clearing the way.
So so just for argument's sake, then I'm just gonna go off and say, let's just sod it. Let's just go The Simpsons. Sod it. I know that's not the
I'm
right answer.
sorry, Matthew, but your answer is incorrect.
Yeah, I knew it
Nathan's
would be.
actual favorite cartoon as a child was Pokemon.
That's anime, technically.
Nah.
We said cartoon.
Yeah, well, as a child, I registered that as a cartoon, so I didn't know what anime was at the
The
time.
Cartoon Network is just a ruse. So
Not really, no.
I mean, I could have said, yeah, but we've said about anime as a separate entity. So
Okay, well,
technically-
even then, you still would be
Ramen.
wrong because
I know.
because Yu-Gi-Oh was also an anime because
damn it.
it originated in Japan first.
Nathan, I'm gonna die.
What do you mean you're gonna die?
For some reason, my guy.
Well, equip your weapon.
There we go.
You've currently equipped with a pickaxe.
I know. But I kept getting hit.
Oh right. Come on, small boost. Yep. If we're going on that regard, then my favorite actual
Nathan, can you come help me? Because I'm like 9 health.
Oh, okay. I need to find a safe place to put the cart. 1 second.
That is also part of my problem.
Okay, I'm coming. Do you have
Also,
a lot of...
I am starving.
Ooh, you have a lot of friends. Oi, big brute boy. I'm out of stamina.
There's a shaman as well. Lovely.
Yeah, it's the big brute that worries me more.
I'm poisoned. I'm probably gonna die. I'm dead.
Well, I will stand guard. Ooh, bugger.
So yeah, so you're just going out with Pokemon. Then.
Okay, no, you're right. That is anime. So I will change. I will correct myself. My childhood favorite TV show though is Transformers, Gen 1.
Yep.
Because that wasn't animated. That was actually
Nope.
an
I
American.
mean, that wasn't anime. That was animated.
It was anime. Well, no, it was a cartoon. If you're going animated,
I meant, yeah.
yeah,
That's what I said. It's animated, not an anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, have I lost my cart? Where's my cart?
I don't know.
I was too busy helping you. I lost. I went past these trees. Oh, I find a you know when you find such a safe spot? Oh, there it is.
Find
Cool.
such a safe spot, it's too safe.
Yeah. Okay, so now Matthew's favorite cartoon as a child. See, with you saying about Simpsons, I really just want to go Simpsons. I feel like it's a safe bet.
Well, yeah, I mean, as we've already stated, The Simpsons was
Beloved by all.
beloved by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um,
And am I correct in my my guess?
Unfortunately, you are not.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But I did obviously really enjoy The Simpsons as a child.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So yeah, much as you as that was obviously a thing. But no, my actual favourite was the animated Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
You know, do you remember that the
Yeah,
late,
yeah. Yeah, like
yeah,
the very
the mid-90s,
the
late
mid
early
90s, yeah.
2000s? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I do recall.
Closely followed by Scooby-Doo,
Of course.
the classic Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, not the modern takes on Scooby-Doo.
Not the modern take, which is weird because everyone's. What?
Ah, I
What I
should
was saying,
rebuild.
or what?
Sort of like Scooby-Doo in a modern day.
Oh yeah, that just looks stupid.
Yeah, they just don't look right in the modern takes, to be fair.
Wait, something outside that was...
It's on Nathan's head.
What do you mean what do you mean it's currently on, what's on Nathan's head?
But yes, it is coming.
The thunder and lightning and that.
Oh yeah, it's currently on top of my head.
From behind.
Yeah, no, so Nathan's had it for like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, yeah, I've had a good bit of thundery storms.
But yeah, but then as an adult, my favourite animated show.
Hey, you didn't even answer the question of what was your childhood favorite show. You kind of just went Simpsons and said that it's actually not. So what is the
Said-
actual answer?
I said Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, sorry, Spider-Man. I drew a blank then. I do apologise.
I said the animated Spider-Man show.
See, now you're saying favorite cartoon as an adult. Are we including anime in this?
Yes, but I'm never gonna guess that because I don't watch anime.
That's fine. I don't expect you to get it. But I want to say yours is either Family Guy or American Dad.
One of those is correct.
I'm gonna go with Family Guy.
I do like Family Guy, yes.
I'll be very surprised if it's American Dad though.
No, I don't really like American Dad.
That's why it's Family Guy then.
Yes, but
But
also joint in that is the Clone Wars TV show.
ah yes, very
So
very
obviously
very
it came out when I was
wise.
quite a bit older.
True.
Then
So okay, all right, yeah, okay,
so they're sort of tied because obviously I like the Star Wars universe.
true. But if you're gonna
And
like pick favorite Star Wars show, then obviously
Mandalorian.
I was gonna say like animated cartoon show. I was gonna say that, but obviously.
Oh well, that'd be obviously the Clone Wars, followed by those 5-minute shorts that they did. Like where are they, Bobby? All the way to that. I say followed by those little animated shorts they used to do on Cartoon Network, the 5-minute
Yeah.
ones.
Those were awesome. But my favorite anime though, because Matty will not get this whatsoever.
Because I don't watch it.
Exactly. Which
Apart
is
from
one.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and
That's it.
Hellblade Abridged.
Hellblade. Hellsing.
Hellsing, that's the one.
You actually just said my favorite anime, like not the abridged version, because that's something completely different. Like Hellsing is my favorite anime, like of all time. However, if I was gonna say like, yeah, actually, I still go to the subject of like lewd animes, because that could be very much not child friendly, no matter how much they try and
No.
censor it. Why are you guys coming out? You guys should be in bed. It is daytime. There. Oh, there's another one. Mate, are you back yet?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I'm just getting dressed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my favorite anime though is Hellsing by far. It is one of
Yeah.
the best anime I've ever watched in my whole entire adult
I've
life.
actually got that right.
Yeah, I know. I was quite shocked as well. And I got yours right as well. You know, Family Guy. Flexing, you know, my friendship muscles here. So, favorite live action show though.
Well, for me, that's The Mandalorian.
Oh, really? Supernatural doesn't take that crown?
It's my favourite show, but for a live action and cinematical standpoint, The Mandalorian beats it. But obviously, Supernatural is my favourite show of all time.
Yeah.
But they're favourites for different reasons.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fair, very valid point.
So if you want to just go for an out-and-out TV serial, like Supernatural is, which hasn't got much in the way of CGI, everything's all sort of physical rather than digital, then yeah. But if you go for something which is a bit more
A bit of both.
internet orientated,
Yeah.
which obviously a lot of, you know, Mandalorian, The Witcher,
Because streaming.
streaming shows like that. Even there's one on Amazon that me and Corin have watched. Oh, that was you.
That me and Corin was watching.
Can't remember the name of it now. But again, that's sort of similar thing. That's got a lot of CGI elements.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of which one it could be that you're. Oh wait, are you on about The Boys?
No.
No. By the way, if you
No,
if anyone hasn't watched The Boys, dear God, go watch that series on Amazon.
Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag would love to be sponsored.
What, by Amazon?
Well, I mean,
You know who owns Twitch, right?
Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon, notice me, notice me. I know I haven't made affiliate yet, but
Oh,
still.
that was a big flash of lightning.
Oh yeah, it's kind of moved away from me now, so it's gonna be more up your end. Oh, I'm encumbered. Oh no, the cats are so far away.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, the cats are only just down here. I've marked them down on my map, so I know where they are. But you
Hang on a minute. Where's all my copper been going?
It should be in your storage.
Oh, it's there.
Duh.
But yeah, so the Mandalore. Oh, my axe has died. Is there a workbench anywhere?
I'm just gonna quickly build one near the workbenches.
Hey, that doesn't make sense.
Ma-
You mean you're gonna build one near the carts?
That's what I meant to say. I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. Oh, I just thought of another great cartoon that I completely forgot about from when I was a kid. Recess.
Oh god,
That was the one I was trying to think of.
Like, oh my god, God, it's such a good show.
station is too exposed.
Shouldn't be. 1 second.
That's the one I was trying to think of.
Missing requirement. I am missing wood. Have you got wood? No. Have you got wood? Yes.
I've got wood.
Right. Is that? No, it's
Too
too
exposed.
exposed. Give me a moment.
Look at this. All that.
How is it too exposed? Lies! Slander!
I'm gonna say just replant, just rething it and see what happens.
See? Lies and slander!
Yeah, so recess was the one I was trying to think of.
Yeah. Don't deconstruct it, we need it. Oh, right, you were deconstructing that part. Actually, that reminds me, I'm gonna stick this wood back in here. Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo.
But yeah, obviously there haven't been enough series of like The Witcher.
Hey, season 2 comes out soon.
Yeah, 12th of December.
And they're also doing a animated Witcher movie. Oh god, and it's done in the same style as Castlevania. And it looks amazing. Like, have you watched Castlevania yet?
No.
Oh, dude. You need to go watch Castlevania on Netflix. You would love it.
I shall have to give it a go.
Indeed you will. Like, I reckon you will... did you play the Castlevania games?
Nope.
Doesn't matter, you'll still love it. Because the animation and everything is just
for
on
God's sake.
point and amazing. Better him, Matthew. Better him.
I have two. I
1
have
stars.
two rewards.
Come on, Matty, you can do it. I believe in you. You could do it. Tender eyes. Murder eyes.
Oh, there's one of them.
Am I gonna have to come in and save you? Yes. Oh look, I saved you. Do.
So yeah, so that is for live action purposes, The Mandalorian.
Mm.
Because
Understandably
again, it's
so.
just, you know, it's not. It doesn't rely
On CGI.
on CGI too much, even though obviously it's there.
Oh yes, we know it's there, but because it's mixed in with special effects, with makeup and everything
It's
else,
just mixed in with practical sets and
and
the CGI.
you know, it's
It
Yeah.
is a healthy balance, unlike the prequels.
yeah, the prequels are just too heavily CGI. Like the technology
And they
was
do
there
not
to make
hold
it
up
easier.
today.
No, they do not hold up today. Though that was a nice ramble of last night, was just everyone going, oh, the sequel series was terrible. It was so poorly done. Like, it's so nice to know so many people agree with me.
Well, at least everyone will stop bashing the Phantom Menace.
I mean, I can start. It wouldn't take much.
Medichlorians.
Okay, moving on to our next favorite TV show area series type. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one now off the top of my head.
You haven't said about yours yet.
Have I not?
No.
Oh god, I haven't, have I? Oh, God. Like, it's one that you've probably never heard of, but live action wise, one that I really connected with. Like, not Friends, in this sense. But Black Sails. Have you ever seen Black Sails?
No.
It's literally about the birth of piracy and its eventual downfall. But it's so well done, the characters, the acting, the blood and violence and the scenes.
And
Scenes.
yeah,
And that's what I'm going to call them.
the
you know,
birds and the bees scenes.
Yeah, the birds and the bees scenes. You know, it is just brilliant. And the fact that you've got Edward Teach as well, you know, Blackbeard, you've got Long John Silver, you've got Thatch, you've got all these historical pirates all on screen,
Oh,
and
having
it's
too
just
much.
brilliant. You're not gonna make it back. Ha 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 ha.
So I just dropped some stone that I did not need.
Dripping the stew now. Repel storage. Okay, so I've got 2 full stacks of tin, and I've got 1 full stack of copper. Which, so for every stack of tin, you need 2 stacks of copper.
Right.
So, I mean, if I can just keep getting more and more copper, that would be great. I might have to build another furnace back at camp, just so we can actually get all this done quick enough. But yeah, definitely Black Sails. you've got all the ships, the piracy, watching people getting introduced into piracy, like off the get-go, and then going, oh god, what have I got myself into? The backstabbing.
How old is it?
It's not that old, to be fair.
Is it a fairly recent series?
In the last, I can't remember what year it came out, but it's in recent years. It's still, like, in my mind, still fairly new. I could be wrong, but it's something that Sophie introduced me to and said, oh, you'll probably like this.
Right.
You know, it's all about piracy, and I got watching it and I was hooked. Like, right off the bat, I was hooked on it.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, definitely something to check out if you get the chance.
Was it on Netflix?
I don't know if it's on Netflix or Amazon at the moment, because it was on Netflix. But even then, I've got the full box set, so I can lend you that.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah. I think it's only 4 seasons long, but like
Right.
they really could have done more with it, and I'm so sad like when they ended it. But like one of the death scenes though is so brutal, but it brings you to tears. Like, I'm not gonna give anything away, but like I was heartbroken at the scene. And like the pirates obviously are made out to be the bad guys when they're really not. They're just
Right.
you know trying to be their own people, trying to set up their own civilization and everything. And then the brutality of the British Empire against them was just portrayed brilliantly.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
not saying the British Empire ever did anything bad, you know. Like, why on earth would I admit that?
No, it's not as if we took all the natural resources out of Africa.
Nope, why would we do that?
You know, diamonds, gold.
Is there any more? I'm sure there's some more around here.
Yeah, there's some more on the top of the hill, but I don't. There might be some more underneath here.
Yeah, do you want to just dig through there while I get... Yeah, just digging on down. But we're not here to discuss, British history and politics. We're here to discuss TV shows.
Oh, it's definitely not politics.
No, politics will never be discussed on these channels, and if you bring politics in, it would be very quickly shut down. You alright there, Matt?
Yep.
We are here for fun and good times. We do not need to discuss the world of politics. There we go. That way. And that. So that's live action show. So what genre next, Matthew?
Well, then you've obviously got comedies. Obviously, we know that your favourite comedy
Is Friends.
is Friends.
Yeah. The second favourite is Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Because that just connects with me so much.
Yeah. More so as you've gotten older.
Oh, most definitely
As well.
as I've gotten older. Like I connect with that show on so many levels.
Yeah, like especially when you started collecting your comic books, and
I have so many.
you have
A scary amount. We won't go into how many. Oh, I just think when I'm older, it'll be worth something.
probably not.
Don't lie to me. I mean, the first appearance. I've got the comic of the first appearance of Silk. Not that I don't think you know who they are.
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so. There is some more copper in here, and I can see it poking out, but I need to repair my pickaxe.
Yeah, I've just unearthed a load.
Yes, I noticed. Stick this one in here. There we go. How are we doing on this side? Take that over there. Cool. So we have 2 full stacks from what I can see in both our carts of copper, so that covers 1 pile of tin. There we go. So what was the next one I was going to say? Yeah, most recent TV show that you've watched.
Now, are we classing this as watched as in?
Not like watched the whole series or season or something. Just something you've watched recently that you've like really enjoyed.
I don't watch that much TV anymore.
Even then, it doesn't have to be on TV. It can be something you've watched on the streaming service.
Again, obviously the most. Probably The Witcher, obviously,
Mm.
for the most recent thing I've gotten into
Yeah.
and watched. But even then, even Star Wars: The Bad Batch isn't a bad watch.
Oh no, well, I still need to catch up on that, to be fair. I still haven't caught up on it. I'm so terrible.
Yeah, I've got them all. I've got them all wired.
All acquired. Legally.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Yeah. Right, let me just check the map because we've got all the copper here from what I can see. There is one further down south, which... I was going to keep digging there. Okay,
Don't
so
know if there's any more.
The Witcher for you then. Well, one that I've definitely watched recently all the way to the end is Loki, and whoever hasn't seen that yet really needs to go watch it. Like, highly recommend.
We're taking all this down, yeah.
Back to home base? Oh, you meant take all that down? Yes. Yeah, so definitely go watch Loki. But like recent show that I've watched that I've been watching on a limb. I've almost finished it on Netflix. But
Where are we going, by the way? Back to base?
we'll go back to base and let's start getting all the stuff that we've got ready, smelted.
So what I'll do is I'll go across the river,
Mm.
across the sea, sorry, and I'll start mining everything on the other side with the boat.
Yeah, when you yeah, because you're gonna take the boat.
Since I've got it all mapped out as to where all the tin and copper and everything
Well,
is.
even then, Matt, why don't you just build yourself like the furnace and that over there, since we've got the materials for it? Or do you want to go for a sail in your boat?
Where they are is not in a safe location.
Okay, I'll let you go in the boat. But is a show called iZombie. You might have heard of it, but if you haven't, it's basically obviously about zombies, but more of a kind of civilized zombies kind of thing. Where,
Civilized zombies.
yeah, so what is this?
Oh, I'm stood on some copper.
Hey, someone some copper.
You want to get all this?
Might as well, since we're up this way. Just 1 second while I get my car up there before you start mining. Doesn't matter. I was gonna say, yeah, it's basically it starts off with a boat party gone wrong where they either turn into zombies or get eaten, and then one of the survivors
Right.
basically starts trying to live her life as normal as possible and basically becomes a coroner. Copper. There we go.
Right.
And she starts eating the brains of obviously the dead. But then as she eats the brains, she gets visions of basically their life and how they died. And she helps to like solve their murders. And then it goes away, it starts to go, it still sticks to that original premise. But it eventually starts venturing into, like, you know, more zombies appearing, and then a zombie civilization kind of starting to grow. And showing, like, and then someone trying to find a cure for the zombie virus. And, like, I'm not going to give too much away because it will just ruin, like, the series. But, like, even Tom, my brother's got into it just by coming into the conservatory and sitting there watching it as I'm doing my thing.
Right.
And, yeah, I would most definitely highly recommend just even then just giving it a small watch, seeing if it's something for you.
Yeah.
Worst comes to
Well,
worst.
it's like me and Chicago Fire and PD. Corin watched all of them, and I mean all of them, while she was on maternity.
I don't mean she didn't really have much else to do.
Watched from season 1 of Chicago Med and PD and caught up with TV.
Yeah.
she watched that much.
Well, at least you know if she ever wants to get called for TV again, you just have to get her pregnant.
No.
No. Ooh,
No.
brute, 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 brute. He's going for the cats. Leave them alone.
Ah, you've got this.
Really don't. I'm actually quite low on stamina, and because it's cold. Nah, yeah, right, I've got this. Oh, don't you run away? Come back here. There we go. Do 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 do. So yeah, she caught up on all of Chicago Fire, like, in the 9 months that she was pregnant.
Chicago Fire, Med and PD, yeah.
Damn. Well, I mean, if you can get caught up, you might as well.
And then I've watched sort of the more recent series of Chicago Fire and PD. I am a massive fan of Med,
Mm.
but Fire and PD is really good.
Oh, okay. I take it it's very American TV show.
Well, yeah, it's set in Chicago.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very American show.
It's not like another one Corin's been watching, which is 911.
911, what's your emergency?
That's more, from what I've seen of it, a bit more dramatised.
Mm.
Everything's a little bit far-fetched.
Yeah.
Like, the other week she was watching an episode where there was lava in parts of, I think it was Texas
What? Okay.
or something.
Right.
And it's just like, right.
Taking the sense of realism away a little bit.
Well, that could technically happen, but... Oh, damn it, I need to build a workbench.
Ooh, ooh. We got a runaway cart.
No, we haven't.
Oh, leave the cart alone, you. No! No. Oi! No, now we
That's a
really need to
shaman.
build. What? Oh, for God's sake.
Okay, now we do need to make one.
Now we do need to make one. 1 second, I see a rune stone over this way. I'm just gonna read it.
A rune stone.
Oh, it's just the location of the boss. In the in the meadows area. Sorry, no, in the
Oh,
forest. I know we do need to build the. I'll let you build a workbench.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll have to give that a check out at some point. I like the fact we've almost been streaming for an hour, but it doesn't feel like an hour. It feels a lot shorter. Sorry, a lot longer.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do. Come on. Mine! Damn it. Mine!
There's a shaman coming.
We'll then murder it. Where is it? Is it dead?
Hold it.
Good. Right, let's repair these to start with. My axe is going to run out soon. Right, I'm going to move.
Yeah, my ex is looking a bit sorry for itself.
Yes. I'm just wondering if we might have to come back to this one. Oh wait, no.
I do have another axe.
Oh, okay, then it should be alright, because I've got another weapon on me as well. Not an axe, but it'll work.
Well, I've got my bow as well, but
Yeah. Oh, okay, so we're still pretty geared up. And the mining away. Gotta get that mine on. Ah. You're carrying too much.
there's a skeleton.
Skeleton. Oh, that's easy to take care of. You got this, Maddie.
Have you repaired the carts yet?
Yeah, I've already repaired them.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, we've almost got. Well, I've got 2 full stacks of copper to 1 of my tin. And I notice you've almost got 2 full stacks, which is good.
Yep.
Get rid of the stern, don't need the stern. Get that, get that. That one there, that one there. That one there. Cool. Oh, I'm trying to think what other TV genres there could. Oh, Shaman.
Shaman. Oh, there's 2.
Oh, not a
Oh,
Shaman.
no, there's a brew.
Yep. Well, we dispatched those pretty quick. Cute. Right, that one. There we go. Trying to think now. What other genres of TV shows are there, Matthew?
There's loads, isn't there?
Yeah.
So your dramas, you've got your reality, which I'm not getting into because no.
No reality shows. Not for me. I've already heard enough at work about Love Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god, if you watch Love Island? Oh yeah, I just watched it last night. Can you believe it?
Like, it's... You know, I'm not going to give my opinion on reality shows because I'm going to offend someone somehow with it. So,
Probably.
avoiding that subject. What else have we got? We've got action. We've got rom-coms. You know, there can be some good rom-coms out there.
Mm.
Okay. Ooh, I've got a good one. Best TV show couple. Shaman. That was not a TV show couple, by the way.
Yeah, I take it Sam and Dean can't be on that now.
Oh, they're brothers. So they're not a couple. Now, if we're gonna go duos, then yes, they can. But as a couple, unless you're gonna start including incest in this, no.
Right, okay.
I mean, surely you can pick up like one of the many lovers that they've had throughout the series.
Well, yeah. But it's not as if they're integral to the story, is it? They're sort of
True.
flitted. But obviously you've got like Chandler and Monica and
Ross
Ross
and
Rachel.
Rachel. Ooh, ultimate question. Were they on a break?
ugh, I knew that was going to come at some point tonight.
The answer is yes, they were. However, you shouldn't have slept with someone within 4 hours of them breaking up.
No, that probably was not a good idea.
No.
I broke my axe again.
Yes, Matthew, opinion? You know, were they on a break, but it was a bit too soon?
Yeah, I'll agree with that statement. It was rather quick.
It
wasn't
was a little bit soon, methinks there, Russ.
It's all well and good you can keep saying we were on a break, but...
Oh, I've got
it's-
one for you. What's your favourite TV moment?
Ooh, favourite TV
Out of any of the TV programs you have watched, what moment have you watched and gone, ooh? You know, that I really enjoyed what happened there, or something that stuck with you that you've seen in a TV show.
See, there's a few things, so I'm just going to list them off in no particular order. One of them for me was Butterfree leaving Ash in Pokemon. That completely destroyed me as a child. I couldn't understand why Butterfree was leaving Ash, and then I was like, oh, he's going to go be with his kind, and it broke my heart, and I ran upstairs to mum and went, Butterfree's left Ash, and my dad was like, what? That's one that will always stick with me, and another one that will always stick with me is Optimus Prime's death in the Transformers movie. By the way, spoiler alert, if you've not once watched the original Transformers, animated movie. I mean, it's been out since the 90s, so, if you're not watching by
You've had
now...
more than enough time.
Yeah, you had more than enough time. If you turn around to me in the chat or in the comments on YouTube and go, "Oh my god, why did you spoil that for me?" Well, I'm sorry, you should have watched it by now. But,
Yeah.
so... I'm trying to think of another one, because I had... the ending of Friends and the ending of Big Bang Theory were two that really stuck with me. Because they both felt like
Yeah,
really
but
satisfying ends.
Yeah, they both ended in a position which was
Satisfying.
which pleased everybody.
Yeah.
The Big Bang Theory ended how it started.
Yeah. Literally with an
with the-
acoustic of the theme song as well, which I thought was
Yeah.
a brilliant touch.
Yeah, and they was sat in the
Living room.
apartment eating food.
Yep. For Friends, they all start actually no, they all started in the coffee shop,
Yeah,
but they didn't
then
end in the coffee
obviously,
shop. But they've all had
No,
moments in Monica's apartment that will always stick with them.
Yeah.
So for me, that was brilliant, and the way that it pans off towards the keys and then towards the door, and it finishes on going through that eye hole. It was really well done. Oh, skeleton. You know what? I'm gonna hammer time you. Hammer! Hammer!
How is there a skeleton? It's sunny. The
I
sun's
don't
out.
know. I really don't. But yeah, those two endings were just really brilliantly well done. I think we've really got all the copy here, Matt.
Yeah, I think we might have it all.
We've really dug a hole here. I'm just gonna repair some stuff before we leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well.
I'm also just going to check to make sure the carts don't need repairing before we leave. Nope, they're good. Right, let's just check the carts. Okay. We've done a good haul. We've done a good haul. Should be good. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. And then just launch these.
Oh,
Over
found some
there.
more.
Oh, we found some more. Yeah, we've got two full stacks of tin, 2 full stacks of copper. No, sorry, 4 full stacks of copper, so we can actually make 60. If I've worked it out right, it is 60 copper ingots that we can make. Sorry, no, bronze.
Brought my axe.
Sorry, bronze. We can make two full stacks of bronze, which is, I think, almost more than enough for what we need.
Right.
27. That should be. Oh yeah, I think that should be enough. And then we've got a bit extra as well. So I think we should be safe to go back to. Should be safe to be able to go back to the homestead. I'll let you finish mining that last bit of copper. What other TV moments for you, Matt? Like really stuck with you? Because those are like I would say my top 3.
Well, obviously, the one that sort of stuck with me the most is obviously the first time seeing the 67 Impala in Supernatural.
Of course. And
As
seeing
that
the
is a
amount of
car.
times that it got destroyed.
Well, that was one of the unfortunates, yeah. But obviously that's a vehicle I would like to own one day. Whether or not I will or not is another matter.
Matt, you might want to stop mining that way, because otherwise the carts and everything are going to go fall on you.
Oh, okay.
Right, we're going to just deconstruct this. There we go.
Okay, I've had it. I think we might have.
Got it all.
Well, got enough to where we don't have to make such a,
A bigger hole.
a bigger hole.
There you go. Right, back to the homestead then.
But yeah, so obviously the first time seeing the car in Supernatural and just falling in love with it.
Now he's trying to think of other TV moments
trying to think
that
of other,
aren't
like,
supernatural themed. Oh, there's some more copper here. I'm just gonna mark it down because we've got more. We've
Yeah,
got more than enough for
no.
now.
Got more than enough, haven't we?
Yeah, copper. Anything we find, I'm just gonna mark.
Can I just say, that's right next to where we was mining in the beginning.
Well, there's son of a biscuit. Oh well. I'm also starting to run out of food. Slowly but surely. Yeah, so you've got supernatural.
So there's obviously the supernatural. There, parts of the Walking Dead.
One that I've never seen.
There's a troll.
I'm
Be
just gonna keep
careful.
running.
He's on the other side of the gorge, but just be careful.
Here's a problem, Ed. We need to be on the other side of that gorge.
Ah. No, we don't.
I know we don't. I think I've just gone the awkward way around.
I think you have, yes.
Yes, I have indeed.
No, like, there was some memorable parts of The Walking Dead.
Mm. I'm not bothered about
Not
spoilers. 'cause
everybody
I
is going to
don't-
probably agree that there are any memorable parts of The Walking Dead.
Really? I
But-
thought some people would agree with some.
No, well, there's some people that love to bash it, and then there were some people who do really enjoy it.
Right.
So
So it's like
it's a
Marmite.
question of, yeah.
You either love it or you hate it.
But then again, you could say that about Lost.
Again, one that I've never seen.
Oh no, because everyone loved it when it first came out,
But,
and then it got to the point where they were like, "Can it just end now?"
where they're trying to milk it for too
Oh,
much.
Yeah, there's another one. What TV program in your eyes started brilliantly, but then really tailed off until it was cancelled?
Or they just ended it.
Yeah, either
Not-
they ended
Not
it
necessarily
because
cancelled. But yeah, go on.
well, no, they either ended it, either the studio ended it because the ratings had just plummeted, or they just gave up on it. Because the one for me that was like that was Falling Skies.
Falling Skies.
Falling Skies. It came out in 2000. I think the first season was 2008. I want to say.
Right.
It was while we were still in school. Basically, it starts off. I want to say 6 months, possibly a year, after an alien invasion hits the world,
Yeah.
and you're following this group of survivors
Okay.
of the initial attack as they leave the city. I can't remember which city in America. But, basically,
some city in America.
yeah, a city in America. Yeah. And as well, it sort of shows off how inferior humans are. You know,
The classic
alien-
humans are weak.
yeah. You know, the aliens had these mech warriors.
Mm.
And then they also had these sort of like, don't know what. Don't follow me down here.
I'm not going to. I'm
Um,
going along the the coast.
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go now. They also had these creatures which they stuck onto your back and fused into your spine,
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
which was a bit grotty. And basically, what with that? Nathan, I'm stuck.
What do you mean?
Well, I aren't free moving, so that must mean I am stuck.
Mine a path. Like just mine a path forward, maybe. No, forge your own path, Matthew. Okay. So that's yours then. I take it. What?
Yeah. I say as well. It sort of showed how having these sort of things on your back slowly turns you into the the main foot soldiers of these alien
Race.
species.
Yeah.
And it sort of puts things into perspective because it turns out that obviously majority of them are fallen people who have had these things put on their back and are then slowly transformed into these things which they've killed quite a lot of.
Oh. So the realization of you're not killing aliens, you're killing your own people.
You're killing people, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting
But
concept.
then as well, they managed to get some off a couple of the
Mech warriors, as we're just going to call mech warriors.
no, they managed to take the spine warriors, whatever you want to call them, spine creatures, off a couple of children, because apparently the children are the only ones who are able to survive the operation of removal or something, from what I can remember.
Okay.
Again, can't remember why, but they ended up with like supernatural abilities, and they could still communicate with the aliens and stuff like that,
Alright.
like the overlords of the alien species, basically.
Fair. Actually,
Yeah, so
sounds like the
it
premise
just tailed
fair.
off to the point where it was like, what are you doing? You've got this great idea and
Ruined it.
you're now obviously well out of ideas. So now you know,
You're grasping at
scraping
straws.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And until obviously it then got cancelled.
Yeah.
Which was a shame because again, they say it started off.
So
The first
well.
couple of seasons were really worth watching. It was really interesting and
Engaging.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is it my turn to go? Because I've already got one
Yeah.
lined up.
I've
So
got another one lined up as well once you're done. So
okay. Well, for me, it was Heroes. If you remember.
oh yeah, that was another TV program
Yep.
you loved growing
I
up.
loved it. Absolutely loved Heroes. Season 1, beautiful. Season 2, great. Season 3, what's going on? Season 4, please stop. Please stop what you're
Yeah.
doing. And like they actually finished it. I think it was on season 4. I've got all the DVDs. And it's like I only watch it up to a certain point because they basically took the main villain and they did that TV classic,
Oh god.
Amnesia.
Oh
So this villain that you love to hate, like you don't even hate,
Yeah.
you just love him because you understand
It's
why
just,
he's doing what he's doing.
It's just a great villain.
Yeah, it was a great villain.
He's the quintessential villain.
Yeah, he was quintessential villain. He was beautifully done, brilliant actor of Zachary Quinto. You know, he was great. It wasn't like, you know, all ha 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 heroes. I have come to ruin your day. You know, he went out of his way to be as sly as possible, and you know, build himself up because he worked out to get other people's powers because he understood, like, if he understood how they worked, he then understood how to basically manifest their power. And
Right.
and you had really good heroes like Hiro Nakamura, the dude who could literally control time, and then there was this whole part where he went in the past, which was again brilliantly well done and set up a brand new villain. And then it just went downhill
Yeah.
because it was it went on to the thing of, oh, like all these people are starting to get powers, and it's like, whoa, what, why?
Right.
It kind of just set off like oh, these guys in the series that have never had powers, oh, we're just gonna throw powers at their face, but why? Just because you can.
Yeah.
And then like it ended, I was like, thank God.
Right,
And then
yeah.
they came back with Heroes Reborn, and I was like, okay, this is gonna go one of two ways. This is either gonna be
Yeah,
brilliant,
you're either gonna have learned
your lesson,
your lesson, or you haven't learned your lesson, and
you're about to screw it up more.
yeah,
Which way do you think they went, Maddie?
I'm gonna go with the latter, that they screwed it up more.
Correctamundo. Like they start off with like a mix of like new and old cast. Like Hiro Nakamura came back in it, and I was like, okay, Hiro Nakamura. I expected him to come back, and it mostly focused around like the agent that went around, capturing these people that had powers and killing them because they were basically a danger to society, which obviously the government would, render these people as. But at this
Yeah.
point, like you have loads of people with powers, and there's whole communities of them. People having to declare, "Oh yeah, I have powers," blah blah blah, and then it's all peaceful, and then, oh no, someone with powers whose a nuclear bomb went off and killed loads of innocent people that have got powers. Who, it was meant to be like a rally of human, like normal people and people with powers, and it's like, oh great, here we go.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then it's all about, obviously Hero trying to correct things so that, just to stop the apocalypse from happening again. Because apparently, when you stop one apocalypse, many more apocalypses start at the same, start veering off.
Yeah.
To be expected.
Yeah.
So, but then it was just like, I gave it a go and I was just like, that you shouldn't have done this. You should have just left the sleeping dog lie. You should have just
Yeah.
left it where it was. It had its time in the sun, and you should have left it.
Yeah.
But did you?
Yeah.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, that is the series where it started off brilliantly and just careened off the cliff, and it shouldn't have happened. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, your second one though, Matt, because you said you got.
Actually, I've got two.
Ooh, he's got two. Well, I only
But I
have
can't
one.
remember. I cannot remember the name of the second one. I can remember the plot. I just cannot remember the name.
Do you want to tell me? Like, do you want to start with that one? Because I might be able to help you out.
So the plot to the one I can't remember is basically everyone blacks out and sees a part of their future.
Okay.
So and if you didn't see a vision of your future, you were basically dead. So during this big blackout event,
Right.
if you didn't get a vision, you basically died because you were either in a plane or in a car accident, and crashed.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, which had happened, which meant obviously you would die during this event.
Yeah, so like plane crashes and everything else.
Yeah, plane crashes or whatever else. Yeah. So basically, they had to try and find the person who was actually behind it
Right.
because it was like a worldwide event. So this guy had somehow developed a way of seeing the future or something,
And it affected everybody.
and it affected everybody, which you didn't expect it to do, which you found
Naturally.
out sort of later in the like season 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, again, that sort of started off quite well. There was a scene of suspense because there was a second event in the first season which gave a little bit more information on what was going to happen in the later seasons. Because it was like a slow burner type thing. So
Yeah.
by the end of the first season, it never got to the point where they were like, right, here's the guy that's done it.
Satisfying ending all round.
That's fine ending. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So yeah. So by the time we got to let's say the end of season 1 into season 2, you learned that the main character, which was a cop,
Yeah.
shot his partner, or his gun shot his partner.
Right.
Now it's not understood as to whether or not he shoots his partner, or if somehow somebody else gets his gun and shoots him with his own gun. So that was sort of like the big plot line as, well, he's going to kill his partner, so the suspense of waiting for that point to see what happens was really well written. So the way they played it out and the way it affected both the characters'
Yeah.
relationships and stuff like that
Okay.
ended up being quite an interesting plot line. But yeah, so it was like that. But then
Yeah.
I say by the end of like season 2, when you ended up finding the guy that did it, it turns out he's not the only one. who's causing it.
That classic.
Then
I'm not the only one. Ha 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 ha.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the guy who had done it, who was sort of the main guy in America at that time, was doing it to see when he died of cancer.
Mm.
Because apparently he'd done sort of mini experiments where he got to see many
Matt,
different
before
things.
before you go out on your boat, sorry to disturb you, but would you mind just sleeping for the evening so then we get fully rested?
I wasn't going out on the boat. I was just
Okay.
stood there while I was talking.
Okay. But continue. I do apologize for disturbing.
So yeah, basically before the massive event that caused everybody to black out, this main sort of villain guy initially, who they thought initially was the one causing it, had apparently seen many different outcomes
Yeah.
of future events, but they always linked. It always came to the exact same point. No matter what he changed, everything always ended up coming to the same point.
Okay. So no matter
And then-
what, you can't change the future, basically.
Yeah, no matter which. If you're on a path, basically you're on that path regardless of which direction you try and take yourself.
Mm.
You're always going to end up at the same destination.
The final
It's basically-
destination.
Yeah, which was basically sort of the end sort of premise.
Yeah.
Basically. So that was like the end of season 2, and then there was never a season 3. Or if there was, I never knew that it was
Existed.
aired. And let's say I cannot remember the name of the program, so I can't even try and find it and see if there was like a season 3 or whatever.
Mm. Okay.
As I remember, I think it was on Channel 5 while we was in school. But again,
Trying to recall it is a different matter.
trying to recall the actual name of it is quite
Difficult.
difficult. Yeah. But then the second one is a program called Revolution.
Okay.
Now, the premise of this TV show was there was a big EMP event in the world that knocked out all the electrics, obviously.
Obviously.
It was like a worldwide phenomenon. So, midnight, all the power went out, and everyone went back to like the
Dark Ages.
Stone Ages, Dark Ages, yeah. And everyone had to learn how to live in
Again.
these new times.
Yeah.
There's sort of primitives and everything like that.
Okay.
While still having knowledge of obviously electronics and things like that. So it got to the point where there were factions again. So like the good old factions of yesteryear. You know,
Yeah.
different parts of the country had their own faction.
Mm.
And there were like 4 factions, 3 or 4 factions that sort of ruled America.
Yeah.
This is where it was set, was America.
Of course.
So I said there was 3 or 4 factions that ruled America. And it sort of shows bits about people's past, how things progressed into the future, how civilization and life continued, and new human race getting on with things and getting back to the new norm basically.
Yeah.
But then that got quite stupid towards the end, because I think it was in its 4th season or 3rd season, I can't remember now. There was one guy who you learn was actually part of the program who was testing this EMP weapon.
Right.
But what it turns out is that apparently it's these little microbes in the air. These little sort of chips, flying chips in the air, is what's causing all electronics to not work.
All right.
And basically, these chips are apparently programmed to respond to this other character that you've seen throughout the other 3 seasons.
Okay.
And they can only communicate with him. And it's just like, what? You're doing what now?
You doing what in my TV series?
So everyone's breathing in these little flying robotic things
Right.
which would have killed them by now because everyone's lungs would have been filled up with these
Robots.
robots that your body can't naturally get rid of.
Right.
But you know, that's besides the point. And said they can only communicate with him, and they can tell him how to put the power back on. It's like, what?
Okay.
And like you've now taken like 20 years to get to this point where, oh wait a minute, now we're gonna start talking to this guy. And I was like, okay,
Okay.
you've run out of ideas quick.
It's kind of upsetting when they reach that point where they literally have ran out of all ideas as to what to do.
Yeah, but again, that was another good series.
In its first 3 seasons.
Yeah.
Because you start to learn that like there was that America, like the patriots of America, are trying to retake America from all these other factions to actually bring back the American state.
The American way. Because America.
Because like one of the factions was like a proper like pirate style faction. It was a very militant faction. Another faction was a very sort of trading and produce things. There was another faction which was again another sort of trading hub. You know, they use steam engines to get around and stuff like that.
Okay.
So sort of give you a way of sort of like how
Yeah, and
How
you
you
can't,
would
and
go
you
about-
can't remember the TV series for the life of you, can you?
that one's called Revolution.
Oh, sorry, that one's called Revolution.
Yeah, the one where like everyone blacks out and sees the future. I can't remember the name of that series.
I think I do recall. I think it might have been one on Sci-Fi. Like, I think I remember something similar to that effect.
It's probably been repeated since, but
Probably, more than likely. I'm trying to think of one that I've seen recently. That's kind of like slightly veering away from the sci-fi theme that you so graciously started. But this one's like very much supernaturally themed, like not supernatural in itself, like the TV show. But
Yeah.
it's one called The Order on Netflix, which is all about witches and basically, obviously, demons and all that lot, and werewolves that basically try to stop evil magic. And it's
Twilight.
no, it's got no does it have vampires? No, I'm pretty sure the vampires do show up. But no, it's not Twilight, not that bag of crap. For God's sake, people, vampires do not sparkle. If you want a sparkly vampire, you're gonna see them sparkle just before they turn to dust.
Pretty much.
Vampires do not sparkle. You all hearing me? They do not sparkle. But we're not talking about movies, we're on about TV shows.
I've just got rid of wood, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna need the wood.
I mean, leave the wood for me. I need quite a bit to, smelt all of this.
And is this one that's turned out to be quite naff, or is this one that's actually
No,
quite interesting?
it's quite interesting. Like, I've really enjoyed it. It's only got 2 seasons so far, but I have really been enjoying it. I know we're kind of on the subject of like series that have tanked and gone away from the original premise, but I honestly can't think of another one off the top of my head that isn't Heroes, because that's the one that sticks with me the most.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of another series now, because I feel like I really want to try and think of another one that started off really, really well and then really, really... Where? I mean, there's... Okay, I've got one, but like, this is one of those ones where the series ended. Okay?
Right.
It was a satisfying ending. This is Scrubs, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so have you ever seen Scrubs? Like, Al?
I have not watched it religiously, but I have watched it.
Yeah,
yes.
so I've watched Scrubs. I've watched it all, including the season that should not be named. But anyways, so you had the full series. It was really well done. You could tell they were starting to run out of ideas near towards the end, and you could tell they were trying to wrap it up. But
Yeah.
they were trying to do it in such a way that the fans would be satisfied. And then they decided to do something very stupid. They decided to
Right.
make another season
Right.
where Zach Braff, who was JD, who was the main character, he was the main focal point of the series.
Right.
And they tried to do a season to try and find the next Zach Braff,
Right.
and it didn't work. It
Right, okay.
it really didn't work. So Scrubs, brilliant, awesome series. Just avoid the last season, because last season basically introduced all these younger characters, so all these up and coming potential actors, and they were basically you could tell that they were experimenting with them because they kept switching between each of the characters monologuing, and you could see which
Right.
one. I've run out of wood. That's not a good thing. You could tell by the end of it like which one they wanted to continue the torch, but because 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 Zach Braff was in it for the first few episodes to try and get a feel, and I feel like he did have some input into who he wanted to pass the metaphorical torch onto. However, you couldn't capture the same magic of the cast with this new cast because they just didn't gel. And you could
Right.
tell from the other actors who they were trying to pass their metaphorical torch onto as well. And it just wasn't working. And like this was a big thing.
Oh, this just
So
stuck.
maybe.
Yeah, it is. That's nice.
But yeah, so they tried to bring in this season to try and see if they could find someone to carry the torch, and you could tell it was because the final season, obviously the ratings went up. It was the final season. They saw money, and they were like, "Oh, there's people wanting there was some people
There's
going,
people who still want us to continue.
yeah." And they could
Continue it, so therefore,
so there was a good way to continue it and a bad way. Me personally, if I was them, I would have made like a Scrubs movie, or like what Friends have done recently with the Friends reunion.
yeah,
But they went for a complete new season with the original cast members in it, but like the main cast member dipping in and out, dipping in and out, dipping in and out, but
right,
not actually focusing on them and trying to start to focus on them and then lean towards these new characters, and it just wasn't the same. So that's another one for me that when it ended, it should have ended. That's where you should have left it.
yeah,
You shouldn't have touched it anymore.
yeah.
So that is another one for me. Did you say you had another one lined up?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying. So since we're on the subject of ones that tanked and should have been left alone, ones that we would love to see a return of.
So cancelled shows.
So
to make a
cancelled
return.
or shows that were cancelled too soon and should have continued. Like I already have a brilliant one lined up for this one myself.
Shows that were cancelled
Before their time.
Again, the one I can't remember the name of.
So for me, Firefly. You got one season. They set it up, everything, and then first season aired, didn't get brilliant ratings, and then they were like, "Oh, well, we're just gonna end it. We're just gonna kill it."
Yeah.
And then they made a movie to try and make up for that fact, and it was like, but you haven't wrapped it up because it's not really wrapped up.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's the same for like another series that I loved was Farscape. I don't know if you ever watched that. You've never heard of that? Oh, another one you need to watch, dude. But that was another one,
Well, not if it's going to end after I get into it. Start getting into it.
Yeah, but that one had a two-part movie to make up for it. The two-part movie that they did to finish it off, and they did finish it off properly with the two-part movie.
Right.
But
Okay.
like the final season was building up to this, what happened in in this two-part movie, and then they killed two of the main characters like right at the end of the final season. It was like, wait, what happened?
Right.
And then it just ends, and you're like, wait, hang on a second, roll back. No, you can't end there.
Right.
So that was like that one. I can't say to bring back because you just don't need to bring it back. They've given a satisfying conclusion, as it were.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that they should bring back, although it may be a bit late at this point because the actors have seasoned a little. But we would definitely been Firefly. That is one that got ended far too soon.
There's a boar attacking the boat.
This is what? We'll go kill the little bugger. Yes, but for you, Matthew, series that ended too soon.
Again, that one I can't remember the name of.
Describe it. I might be able to help.
I just have.
Oh, try again.
That one where everyone blacks out.
Oh, okay. Okay, one that you can recall the name of.
I might need to come back to that one.
Okay. As Matthew's coming back to that one, I think I've got another one. One second. I need to turn my speakers on. There we go. I'm trying to think of another one for myself because Firefly's the main one that sticks out to me. Oh, what have I watched that ended far too soon? I literally have boxes. Like, I know it's an anime. I know, wait, no, because they've actually brought a third season out for it now. Like, literally just aired. God, I can't think of another one other than Firefly. What was another one? Okay, I think I might have to come back around to this one again myself for a second pick. Trying to think of other things to do with TV shows now. So we've had ended too soon, should have ended sooner, ones that got butchered towards the end. I'll let you pick the next category of discussion for TV shows, my friend.
If you could make any book series or game series or comic book series into a movie, which one would it be?
Movie, so not a TV series then.
No, what would you make into a TV series?
What would I make it? Ooh.
So out of any series or TV or comic book series or
Okay,
game series.
I have the perfect one for me, which is Brent. If you've probably never heard of this author, but Brent Weeks's. I'm pretty sure it's been a while since I've read it. 1 second. I know the book because it is by far one of my favorite book series, and yeah, the Night Angel trilogy, because that was amazing. Like, it's all to do with like underground organizations, like some subtlety of magic and nobility and nobility, and this kid basically coming up from these dredged slums into becoming the world's most formidable assassin, being the next reincarnation of what I believe they were called. Like, I can't remember the name. I really need to reread this series because I have not realized how long it's been since I've read it. But I would very much love to see that come to life as a TV series because it blew my mind, and I think I've read the whole series like twice. Oh, hello, Pippa. I just realized I've been rambling to you this whole time. You don't look impressed.
You gonna say anything tonight?
You gonna say anything, Pippa? You gonna say hello?
You're just looking at yourself on the other monitor.
You're just looking at your reflection.
Well, that was a little wave.
No, I got a little wave. A little wave's better than no wave.
Falling off your head. There we go.
Pippa, who's your favourite uncle?
You can speak to Nathan and say hiya.
Hello.
You can say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I got a little hi. Say hello. Say,
She's just waving, but you can't really see her on camera.
can you say Dada?
You can say night night.
Night night. Night night, Pippa.
You say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye bye.
Go get a hug. Nah.
Oh.
Ah. Go get a kiss. Oh, a kiss on the lips. Come on. Come on.
No, 'cause Daddy's
Come
stinking.
on. Stand up. Give me one last hug. Mwah. Give me a hug then. Oh. Night night.
Night.
Night night.
Night
In
night.
a wave. Say night night to everybody on screen.
Night night, Pippa.
Yep.
Everyone say night
night-night.
night.
Night night.
Night night, Pippa. Oh, bless that little heart.
The amount of words she is now saying is
Terrifying.
growing by the day.
Oh, wait until she turns around and goes, Daddy, money.
Ha! I know. Yes, Taylor, that is my daughter, yeah. She is coming up 2.
Yep. What do I get a 2-year-old for a birthday?
You up?
What do I get a 2-year-old for their birthday? I'm having to buy for children now. I'm having to do an adult.
No. I've got a TP at work. Stashed at work. For a
You've got a what at work for her?
a TP.
As in a TP tent?
Yeah.
Fair.
It's like a children's play tent.
Oh, okay. Different.
And obviously when we move house, I sent you the link to the house that we're getting, didn't I?
Yay, send me the link.
Yeah. So obviously we've got that big, well, even bigger through lounge.
Hmm.
There's a lot of people. Hello.
A lot of people.
Screw you, you brutey bastard. So obviously, yeah, at the far end of the sort of new living room,
Hmm.
we can have sort of some more bits and pieces for Pippa set up.
Oh, okay.
And there'd be enough room for her to have, per se, this tent.
Hmm.
Or if not, she can have it in her bedroom or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So I've had that stashed at work for a couple of months.
You best hope no one pinches it.
It's got my name on it.
It doesn't matter. This is something I've learned in office life. You can have your name on anything. Doesn't mean no one's gonna pinch it.
Yeah. There's a reason as well. Yeah. There's a reason as well at work I don't leave food in the fridge because that goes walkies.
Yep, that'll happen.
It didn't happen in the last store I worked in, but in this store it does.
Food, I'll have that. Bugger off, it's mine.
Yeah. You know, like I used to leave sandwich hams 'cause if I was doing a string of shifts where I was at work having dinner,
Mm.
I would leave sandwich hams in the fridge with my name on it.
Well, you can't do that in this store.
I'm in now.
They're those five-finger discounters, are they?
Well, something like that, yeah.
Just relighting all the torches in the house because it's very dark in here.
I think it's finally stopped raining.
Oh yeah, it stopped raining a while ago for me.
It's all of a sort of Beverly direction now.
How do you know? You're nowhere near Beverly.
No, but on a clear day, you can see the Minster from the back of our house.
Oh, okay.
Has to be like really, really clear. So like these last few days when it's been really,
Muggy.
really nice and clear, you can see the Minster.
I don't know why I said muggy.
Well, yeah, it has been muggy as well, hasn't it?
Mm.
Oh, another shaman. Hello, friend.
Won't say friend, I'd more say frenemy.
Frenemy. Thanks for the clamory. Except it's thanks for the frenemy. So that that book series then, going back onto the TV series, is one where you would
Oh yeah, I
like
would
to see
love.
it.
Like they've already done a comic of like the first book, and the artwork
Right.
and everything was beautifully done. It's in my
Yeah.
cupboard, and if I can dig it out, you know. But it's like because I've read the books, like reading the manga, I
Yeah.
was like, I'm sure they've missed a scene. I'm sure they've missed something. And then you go to the book, look at the page, and it's like, yeah. And then you're like, I can't read the comic because I know the missing bits. Which
Right.
I know if they made a like a TV series is a safer bet when it comes to like books and everything because there's
Yeah.
less chance of them missing things out. However, with movies, as we've seen many a times, they miss out key
Well,
points.
they do, or you just do what you do with the Lord of the Rings, where you
Watch
just
the extended versions.
you do the director's cut of the movie,
Mm.
and then each movie's like 3.5 hours long.
Yeah. Trying to get through all that. It's always a fun weekend.
Yeah, if you're ever bored or if it's ever like raining, just put the extended edition of all the Lord of the Rings movies on.
Yeah,
That'll sort you out.
and then move on to the Hobbits because why not?
I've never really got on with the Hobbit,
Yeah,
the Hobbit movies.
it's not the same style. Like I really do enjoy them, but if I was gonna sit down and like watch either the Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit, I would always pick Lord of the Rings because
Oh, yeah.
it's not because Hobbit is very
There's a
much
shaman who's poisoned me. Don't heal him.
because like you know the Hobbit is very much heavy CGI, whereas Lord of the Rings there's some CGI late on, but there's a lot more makeup, special effects, and that kind of stuff in it.
Yeah, it's a lot more practical in the
Yeah, more
certainly
practical
in the
effects.
first two movies.
Yeah, the third movie
The
is
third movie does it.
yeah, it's understandable though in the third movie why they do it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for me, definitely, you know, the Nightbringer, yeah, the Night Angel trilogy,
Yeah.
definitely needs to be made into a TV series. But yeah, what would it be for you then, Matt?
It would be the famous 5 books.
I think I recall those, to be fair.
So there's like, God,
I'm sure
I think there's
didn't they
20
make
odd books.
didn't they make a TV series of the Famous Five?
Don't believe
I'm
so.
I'm sure they did.
Hang on, let me get to a safe locale and I shall have a look.
I was gonna say, do you want me to?
Why is there a blue one? Oh, it's a level 2 grey dwarf. I'm running. I am not dealing with that.
Do you want me to look, Matt? Because I'm in a safer position than you. Let me have a look.
Yes, if you could.
What was the name of it again?
Famous 5.
Famous Five. Yeah, the Famous Five TV series. British television series. They did a live action
I didn't
series
think...
of it. It was in 1978, and they did 2 seasons.
Okay then.
And
Oh, they're going to destroy the
it
boat
then
now. For
and then
God's
it
sake.
aired again in 1995. So there was that one's
Ah.
actually already been made into a TV series, Matt.
Oh, I did not know that. I'll have to find that then.
Yeah. Have you got another one? Since you didn't realise that had been made into a TV series?
Hmm. I was thinking of that because again, I never thought it actually was.
You learn something new every day.
Indeed.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and give more wood.
Okay, you're gonna have to come back to me on that one.
Okay. See, if I'm gonna have to go for like just continuing with that subject because because there is also the Lightbringer, which is another book. This is a book series by Brent Weeks, which was meant to be 3 books and turned into 5 because
Alright.
he had that much he wanted to put into it that he turned around to his editor and was like, yeah, sorry, publisher, not editor, and it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna have to extend this out to a 4th book. Okay, that's no problem. I'm pretty sure we can extend it out to a 4th book. Gets like, I think it was halfway through writing the 4th book, and then it was like, yeah, I need to make a 5th book, and I'm pretty sure his producer at this point was looking at him going, you said you'd only need another one. Well, now I just need another one.
Now another one.
Yeah. So, I've been waiting for all the books to come out because when he said 4 trilogy, I was like, right, I've got them all in hardback. Like, I have all the books, and I have read the first one because this one's more magic based. So, it's all about the different colours of the spectrum. So,
Right.
you've obviously got the main ones: red, blue, yellow, green, and white and black, and
Yeah.
you basically like those are the main ones, and you have someone called the Prism that can
Right.
bring forth from any of these colors. So you focus the light of the world around you, and for most of them to focus their magic need special lens glasses of the color that they're affiliated with, and they
Yeah.
can make, like, for example with red, fire, like then form like little red crystals and that, and all that kind of weird and wonderful thing. And so the job of the prism is to keep the balance of all the colours, so there's not too much of one in the
Right.
world over all the rest, so there could never be a full-scale war. Which is how
Right.
I want to become famous by followers. Matt, you have a thing. But
Another thing.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and so basically, but a prism only lives for so many years before he needs to find a replacement, or a replacement will find him and kill him, or her, but it's always been a bloke. And
Right.
there's someone like that is somewhat in control of the prism called the White,
Right. Okay.
who's basically whose job is to make sure the prism stays out of trouble. Obviously, the prism never does. Like, stay out of trouble. The classic, oh, I'm rebellious. I'll do what I want. You can't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, just reading the first book, it goes on to how he finds his son. Like
Right.
his this is not a swear word, so I cannot be DMCA'd or flagged on YouTube for this, but his bastard child.
Yep.
And the White wants his kid dead because it's a problem.
Right.
because it means that his kid has a very strong possibility of being the next prison, because he's a direct lineage of the current one.
Yep.
And because he's too busy looking for a son and everything, obviously the powers that be, the colours start becoming overflowing, there's no balance. And
Yeah.
that's kind of as far as I got with it. But when he announced, "Oh, making a fourth book," I was like, right, he's tends to be quite quick with his books, so I'm going to wait until it comes out, so then I can just sit there and read through them all. And then he
Yeah,
announced,
just binge read them all so
Yeah.
you don't forget what's happened in book 2 to book 3 or whatever.
yeah, because that's one thing I found with the Night Angel series was I read the first one and I was like, I need the second book. But then when it came out, I was like, wait, what happened in the first book? Like, I could remember
Yeah.
snippets of it, but I couldn't remember it all. So I was
Yeah,
like,
so you have to go back and reread it, and then you remember some bits, but not all of it.
yeah. And then like I started reading the second one. I was like, well, I know there's a third book coming out, so I stopped reading it. I was like, right, I'm gonna save it. And you can tell I've read the first book the most because it is my favourite of them all. Wait, really? Get out! Because the spine of it, and I'm so sorry for my book for this. The spine of it is like, you know, proper cracked and everything. Like if any like major book readers are listening, yes, I am one of those people that unfortunately does crack the spine when he's like really into his book. They're all like my Night Angel series are all softback. But
Right.
yeah, so like the whole Brent, I don't even know what book series he's doing next, but I cannot wait. But he's an author I've always wanted to meet, but the only time he comes to England is to go to London, and it's like I'm not making
Of course.
the trip to London. Admittedly, yes, he is my favorite author of all time. I cannot justify going all the way to London. You know,
Yeah.
for all you know, his books are a big part of my life. I can't justify going all that way. If you came to like somewhere near Manchester, like in Manchester a lot closer, then yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's another one for me that I would love to see into a series. Like,
Yeah.
like with books, you need to go series because there's less chance of you missing out on stuff. And you know, with a movie, there's so much room for error. Like you can
Yeah.
majorly miss out on big key points in anything really.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. But enough of my rambling. Have you managed to think of one yourself, Matty?
No.
Would you like to move on to another subject of TV series?
Oh. This was a bad idea.
Okay, TV series that were a bad idea.
Oh, what I'm doing now is a bad idea. It's very rough out here.
As Matthew.
Why did I decide to go exploring in the middle of a bloody storm?
Because Matthew, that is the true grit
British.
of any. Yeah, British.
And it's the duck thing.
I mean, Corin's not wrong, to be fair.
To be fair, I need to head back now anyway because I'm running out of food.
Ah. I need to go get more wood shortly.
Your juice one.
You what?
Tea, please.
I'd love one too, but you're too far away.
Wish I could make you one, but it'd probably be a bit.
Tepid by the time.
Some biscuits as well, please.
Ew. Tea and biscuits, how British of you.
What did my last slave die of? Well, you're still talking, aren't you?
He's putting arsenic or bleach in that tea.
Or spitting in it.
Okay then, what TV series would you like to see remade? We've
Oh,
not discussed remakes, have we?
no, we've not discussed remakes. Because
So
remake...
ones where you looked at it had a good idea.
And
You're
you...
probably going to say Heroes again, aren't you?
No, I'm not gonna say Heroes. Heroes is no, they had their attempt at a remake with Heroes Reborn, and that was their attempt, and they messed it up.
Yeah.
TV series I'd like to see remade.
Either remade or like redone
Hmm.
into like a 20. So like an old historic or an older serial
An old
brought
one.
back into like more moderner times.
I'd have to say, I don't know why this one just pops into my head, but I'm gonna have to say Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah, I could agree with that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why it just suddenly popped into my head, but I was just thinking then, like, you know, that was shot, like, I'd love to see, you know, just how would they be in, no. Tom has finally appeared in the chat and went no to an Only Fools and Horses remake. Or a rebranding of it in modern times. So, that's Tom saying no.
That's Tom's new. I've also got another topic of conversation as well. I've got so on a similar sort of vein of to what I've just. Actually, no, it's not. But another topic. I have another topic.
He has another topic, does he?
But one I'd like to see remade is it's an old British sitcom called Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister.
I've not heard of that one myself.
It's a comedy program from the 80s, late 70s, early 80s, which obviously is about being in government and stuff.
Okay.
But again, a more up-to-date take on something like that would be quite funny. Because obviously back then, because I find it really funny, you know, the way it's written and the way it's all worded and everything is just like so true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To how politicians think and everything like that. So sort of like a more modern take onto like problems of today would be quite interesting to see in a comedy sort of sketch show like that.
Yeah, okay. I can see what you're going for there. Okay. I mean,
But then the other topic is what is in your eyes the best written character to have been put into a TV program?
see, that's actually a difficult one, because are we talking
What
like...
character did you look at in any TV program and go, that character could not have been written any better
Sheldon.
or delivered any better by
Sheldon.
the actor? You're
Sheldon.
gonna go for Sheldon.
Sheldon from Big Bang Theory and Joey from Friends. They could not
Right.
have been written more or portrayed more perfectly than what they were.
Right. Okay, yeah, I'll agree with that one. Yeah, that's actually quite a.
Because Sheldon from the off was quirky, and he always stuck to that, and you could see his evolution as a character, especially like when he you know started dating Amy.
Yeah, when he started dating Amy Farrah Fowler and.
Yeah, and like you saw him evolve even more and trying to be more human, as it were, because he couldn't understand, and I can relate to that. And the fact that, you know, I sometimes, as you know, find it difficult to understand people, and like his whole difficulty with sarcasm, like, as you know from me in secondary school, sarcasm, I was like, what? Are you being serious?
Yeah, he was a bit.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then like with Joey, he was the ultimate ladies' man. There is never going to be someone in a TV series that is going to be able to outdo Joey. Like as a
That is the
character,
bold claim.
like as a flirtatious character, I don't think anyone could take that torch away from him. It's a very bold claim, I know, but in that sense of a character, I don't think anyone could do a better job of
How do you
being
split things in half?
shift and then click.
Shift. Oh yeah, thank you.
There is. Yeah, that is in my opinion
many biscuits.
It's-
And the
it-
dog's like, oh, biscuits.
And like, yeah, I know you had the other. Ooh,
Sure it is.
ooh, Corin.
Yeah, no. Not wrong.
He's like, but I want them to be.
Yeah,
Where do you want this? Oh, I'll put it in here with the rest of it.
just put it in the carts. I'll deal with it.
But yeah, mine, again, going back to that yes Prime Minister, yes Minister one, is a character called Humphrey, which is like the advisor
Mm.
to the main character.
Okay.
Again, much like Sheldon.
Did he start off as what he was and then evolved into something more?
No, it's just the way the character's written is just so funny.
Mm. I'm trying to remember what was the Netflix series that had the actor of Sheldon in it. It was one about Hollywood. Can't remember. It's on Netflix. I can't remember what it was. It's like the birth of Hollywood and that. I can't remember.
Wait, the white chocolate one.
Oh, you left one each.
Well, it's two.
Oh, just some of them.
There's two.
There's Matthew being delivered biscuits, and there's me like, I'd like biscuits. Nathan likes biscuits.
Dog's like, I want a biscuit too.
Yeah, if you have a biscuit, you will die.
Oh, another one for a remake. So obviously the Dune film
Ah,
Dune
yes.
comes out
Yep.
in October.
Mhm.
Obviously, which I am going to be. What I've just picked up whatever it
Yeah,
was.
no.
DVD.
Can you?
I'll
Can
just
you?
put it in a chat.
Yeah, stick it in one of those.
Obviously, back in the 80s, they did a TV series.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
I do not recall a Dune TV series.
Mm-hmm.
I am both terrified by this thought and curious.
Let's just say the TV series was better than the film of the period.
Right.
Even though the film had Patrick Stewart in it, the film was still very meh. But the TV series was able to expand upon the books, because obviously there were many books. There was the Dune, then there was Children of Dune.
Yeah, which my dad has all of them, I believe.
Yeah. So obviously expanded, it's able to tell the story in a better way than what the film could. Yeah. Which is what I'm hoping to do with the new films, is they'll do like the Lord of the Rings, so like one book is a couple of movies or something.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Because again, when they made the film originally, there was a script that was made, and the film was going to be something like 6 hours long.
Yeah.
But Universal Studios wouldn't say, right, we'll do 2 or 3 2-hour movies. They were like, no, we want one movie, and we want it to be 2 hours long. And they was like, I can't get that script down to 2 hours. The shortest they got the script down to was 2.5 hours.
Mm.
And that missed out so much of the key information
That should have been in the movies.
that should have been in. Or, again, at least, say, right, we'll make the film over in 3 films. Again, like Lord of the Rings did.
Yeah. But then again,
And
like,
then go off
the-
and do, like, Children of Dune and stuff like that.
the problem is, at the time, I don't think they saw the value in it.
No.
Much like how, like, at the time, they didn't...
But I think since The Lord of the Rings,
Even before Lord of the Rings, I think it was Star Wars as well. That...
yeah, but they were books originally. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
things
okay,
that
yeah.
made it from a book into a film.
Okay, yeah.
I think The Lord of the Rings was the one that said to people, to executives at film studios, right, if people look how good Lord of the Rings did, and that was a book,
Hmm. Okay, I
and that was
I can
made
see-
into these 3 great movies. And then as well, obviously, you got the director's cut, which added even more of the story that wasn't able to be fit into the cinema
yeah, into the
release of
cinema
film.
release. Yeah.
But again, it evolved upon that. And again, with The Hobbit and even the Hunger Games is obviously a book.
That's one
Obviously, that was made into 4 films.
See, I could never get into that movie series, and nor have I really read the books. It's one
No.
that's never really appealed to me. Don't know why, it just never has.
Owen says, unpopular opinion, Star Wars has been done to death.
No, I died. In the movie set,
If there's anything that's been done to death, it's Marvel.
no, that's been done beautifully. Don't you ever say that again.
Well, no. How many more movies do we need?
More.
How many comic books do we need to turn into movies? But then again, you could say that about Star Wars. How much more of the universe do we need to see? Well, for me, I'd like to see quite a lot more.
Same. Also,
Which is why I've enjoyed The Mandalorian and why I've enjoyed Bad Batch.
split
Because
number
we never
4.
really get to see that initial, after the fall of the Republic and the CIS,
Mm,
into the resurgence, or into the evolution of what the Empire would be. We saw a little bit with Rebels, but the Empire was already ensconced by then.
yeah.
This is very obviously early into
Spider-Man
into the Empire.
Yep. Yep. Multiverse is just going to be insane. But Corin, are you on about like Split as in the movie Split, which was the sequel to Unbreakable, and then you had Mr. Glass, which was which was the third installment in that series? Is that what you're referring to?
Go do some hunting because we haven't got enough food.
That is fine. We need a lot more wood as well. Like we're out of wood.
I've just put 37 to that chest, but
Oh, okay. That's great. And we need one of those. Ooh. Cute.
Split comment was about the Hunger Games. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So obviously they split the final Hunger Games into 2 films, Mockingjay Part 1 and Mockingjay Part 2.
Again, I wouldn't know. I've not seen them.
Yeah, it's the
I may
movies
watch them.
obviously you would
sometime.
like.
I don't know what it was. I watched the first one. No, we don't talk about Twilight. We don't talk about that, Corin. Get that dirt out of here.
Yeah, we're not talking about Twilight.
But I don't know what it was. Like, just give me a sec, because I need to just. I'll be right back. I just need to shut the windows because it's getting a bit cold.
Oh no, I'm liking the fact it's cold. Yeah, she wasn't the best of actors in the first film, was she? Let's be honest.
I don't know
But
what
then
it was.
again, in all her other films, she's much better.
I think it's because she may have learned from her mistakes, maybe.
Well, she was a young actor. That was her first big movie.
Mm.
I chose a bad time to go out hunting with it being night time.
Yeah, you made a mistake there, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna come back so then we can go to sleep and then.
Then we can rise again in the morning.
Indeed.
Mm. No, that one. Yes, that one. Need all that. And then I can go in here, re-grab this.
Yeah, she was a bit like a plank of wood, wasn't she, in the first film?
I mean, I can't really comment, so I've only really seen the first one, and it was like, yeah, okay, really good concept, but I just didn't see the appeal myself. Like, people may argue against me on that.
There's some more tin in the cart, by the way. I picked it up when I came back through the gate.
No worries, I'll sort it out in a second. I need to load these up, and then quite a bit of this should be done for morning. That one.
Yeah, I'm just doing some cooking.
New auras. You feel cold. I know I feel. How can I feel cold? I'm next to like 4 fires. Right, let's go to sleep.
I'm still cooking.
God damn it, man. You said to go to sleep, but now you don't want to go to sleep. I should get rested in bed and read.
Yeah, there was a lot that needed to be explained in Mockingjay 1 and 2. But with it being such a sort of climactic end to the film series, it probably was worth putting into 2 movies.
Hmm. Just waiting on you.
Is there any game series you'd like to see made into a movie? Or into a series, TV series?
Well, they did Castlevania, which gives me good hopes. But like the history of video games into movies, like has not been good, and into TV series. The thing is, it's very much like they've just released a Resident Evil TV series on Netflix, which I've yet to check out.
Yeah, The Witcher was good though.
Yeah, but the Witches are based off the book series, not the video game.
Yeah, but it was a video game that made it possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because
I
how
don't
many
know.
people, realistically, how many people had heard of The Witcher prior to the games?
Well, considering it wasn't really a English book series to start with, like I can't remember which country it originates from.
Polish.
Yeah, it was Polish, like book series. So over there,
Then again, CD Projekt Red is Polish, so
it's very popular there. I'm gonna have to go get some more wood. Oh, wood again. All this just so like I can get us fully upgraded. But I know this you donkey. Well, very good for you, Corin. I wasn't calling you a donkey. Like I don't like to be called a donkey. If anything, I like to be called a mule. A mule. I'm trying to think of a. The thing is that
obviously there's The Last of Us, and that's got a decent cast.
yeah, but they're making that into a movie though, are they not? Or is it a TV series?
No, it's a TV series.
Oh, okay.
I've
Because
just started filming.
like there is Assassin's Creed. I know there's been a movie, and there is some animated. There is Embers, which finishes off Ezio's story. But
How would you make a Call of Duty movie? That's just any war movie.
I know, like you could literally, like you could look at any war movie, and that is just a COD movie.
Yeah. So that wouldn't really work.
No,
We obviously had the Band of Brothers. I mean, that's off a book. That has to be one of the best sort of miniseries that's been made.
not entirely true. Well, I mean, I suppose you could make a series out of some of the campaigns, but I mean, realistically, Call of Duty, how often do you hear people go, "Oh, I really enjoyed the campaign"? Most people play it for the online.
I'm gonna say everyone just loves the online, don't they?
Yeah. So I mean, if you're looking at like earlier on Call of Duties, then yes. Then you could potentially make. The thing is that I can't imagine it would be a long series myself, unless you really padded it out. But for me, I'd have to
no, but then
say.
you look at you look at Band of Brothers. That was a 10-part miniseries.
See, for me, I'd
And
like.
then the same with the Pacific.
See, for me, I'd like to see Assassin's Creed and God of War, or even then, a very old game, Metal Gear Solid. I'd like to see them get a series, because there was meant to be a Metal Gear Solid movie in production, but then
It's like there's meant to have been a Dead Space movie once upon a time. I mean, that would have been a good movie.
oh yeah, like that would
That would have been a very good horror movie, but it was a horror movie with an actual eking story.
Well, actually, man, quite a few horror movies do have stories.
Yeah, but they're all normally naff anyway.
Yeah, well, did you hear about the Chucky TV series that's coming out?
Yeah, he was on about that earlier, wasn't you?
Yeah, well, I was on about that last night during my horror.
Was it last
stream.
night?
Yeah, my horror.
I know you'd brought it up because I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, but
It was hearing about it from you, so
well, there you go. See, promoting things that I'm not even affiliated with. How good am I? Oh, I'm trying to think now. Man's gone blank. I'm trying to think just those two games, like those three game series that immediately come to mind. Because I wouldn't want to see a Crash Bandicoot series. Because
no.
actually, no, they have. I'm pretty sure they've already done a Crash Bandicoot series. Have they?
Unknown.
No, I don't. No, they haven't. I'm somehow comparing it to the Sonic Burst, I think it was called, Sonic Burst TV series. I think that's what it
Right.
was called. I honestly can't remember. It was basically a lead up to the video game that they were bringing out. And I remember just
Right.
seeing clippets of it and going, okay, very weird, but to each their own, I guess.
Right.
I'm trying to think, like other video games. I'm trying to think of some more modern ones as well that I've played and gone, this needs to be a TV series. I'd love to see like this. The problem is with video games is when you take them and then try and put them in that sense, it's trying to capture, the magic of playing the video game, getting enthralled in the story, and being able
Yeah.
to do what you want, and then trying to portray that same thing on screen.
That's why I think sort of TV is a better medium
Mm,
for doing stuff like that. Films, again, it comes back to I missed the Dune films.
yeah.
You know, the amount that the director wanted to put in and couldn't.
That
Final Fantasy.
No,
No,
we've had Final Fantasy movies. We had the Final Fantasy VII movie, which was really good. Bit short on story because you kind of have to play the games to understand what's going on. And then you have the Final Fantasy Phantom Within, which I personally really loved. However, the rest of a lot of the other side of the fan base was like, "Oh my god, what is this crap?" But me personally, really liked it. But but Final Fantasy, there is a lot of room there to do what you want with it. Considering they have done animated series of Final Fantasy, and they've done movies and all kinds of other stuff. And I mean, if you just look up Final Fantasy on the internet, you're gonna get drowned with all kinds of things. So I don't know. It's one of those where Dragon Ball live action movies, please stop. We don't talk about that, Corin. That just doesn't deserve it. Like, I'm not a massive fan of Dragon Ball, but if you,
John is.
I know he is. I know he's a massive fan. But if you're gonna do a live action of something, actually stick to the source material. Burn, Volcano, Brood. Thanks, Corin. If you're gonna do a live action of something, I mean,
It has to be something that's already sort of photorealistic,
yeah,
or else you might as well just have done it as
animated
another
movie,
animated.
yeah, which they've already done loads of for that series.
Yeah.
It's more I like the fact that we're somehow getting away from TV series to now onto movies. Like, okay,
Hashtag blame Corin.
yeah, I'm blaming Corin. So just on about the Mortal Kombat movie. Now, I enjoyed it for the combat, the style, the character designs, and everything else. The story was crap, but the choreograph of the fights and everything else, it's always
Yes, it is.
it is.
At least you got something right.
I mean, she chose you to be with Matt, so there's the second thing.
No, that was another wrong move.
Oh, trying to beef you up there, but okay. Anyway, but yeah, nothing new. But the Mortal Kombat movie, I would happily watch it again just for the combat scenes. And shocker, no surprise, my favourite combat scenes is the two where Scorpion is there because they're the better. I'm not
Is that
being
because Scorpion's your
no,
favourite?
no, not for that reason, surprisingly, because they're actually the best choreographed fights in the whole movie. The very first fight you see is beautifully choreographed. The very final fight of the movie again is Scorpion. Spoiler alert. But again, it's very well choreographed. It's very well done.
Scorpion's Nathan's favourite.
But what Sub-Zero? Yeah, like both the fights are with Sub-Zero, and they're just brilliantly well done because I don't know what it was. They kind of were like, "Oh, we're gonna do these movies, but we're gonna make these two specific fights really awesome. What about the rest of the fights? We'll just put some cringy CGI in it and hope for the best." Sub-Zero is yours. Yeah, Sub-Zero, I think they did dirty. Like, if you're gonna watch a Mortal Kombat movie, watch Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge, which is gonna have a sequel shortly, which is Battle of the Realms, which is animated, but by far is just beautifully well done. Just for the fact that the story is great, it sticks to the lore of of Mortal Kombat of what it's about. Admittedly, it deviates and kind of picks up the story a bit more from the games, but it's very well done. No one headphones because three-way convos are being misinterpreted. No, you stay on chat. Take headphones.
Okay, I am now full with meat.
You are full with meat. Bring
Oh
me
no, I
more
didn't have enough
meat.
room. Doesn't matter. Carry on.
You can swear at me all you want in the chat, Corin. You know it to be true.
Oh, I found a crypt.
Oh, mark it down on the map. So going back onto the original subject of the evening. I'm trying to say. We were coming back round to your option of TV series, books that should have been turned into a TV series, because you couldn't think of one past the one that you didn't think was turned into a TV series.
Yeah, I still can't think of them.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay then. I'm trying to think of what, I don't know whether or not we've kind of sponged the TV series essence as much as we can for as much as we can this stream. But we've been keeping it going for almost the whole stream, so well done to us. Self-applause. So for the last half hour of the stream, Matthew.
Well, of your stream, I might do some more Dead by Daylight.
Okay.
After, I don't know.
Okay, so the last half hour of my stream. I'm trying to think. You know what? Let's just go on. Since we've mentioned books quite a bit tonight, favorite book series. Which I've already mentioned mine, but I'll pick another series. If you're a massive Warhammer fan like me, book series I would very strongly recommend reading is the first 3 books of the Horus Heresy, because they're just brilliant, really well done, and it explains the start of the heresy brilliantly as to how it went from we're all getting along to fuck you, no fuck you. And one that I'm reading recently is the Night Lords 40k trilogy, because Night Lords are awesome. Because who doesn't love a good, person that wants to torture people for fun?
Just for funsies.
Just for funsies. Because he can. Well, because they can, sorry. Yeah. Other book series for you, Matty?
Well, again, the famous 5 books, because I read them, all of those, when I was
A wee little lad.
when I was younger. And then you got the Secret 7, which is along the similar sort of vein as Famous 5.
Mm.
Um, any sort of other Star Wars books. So you got the Aftermath books. They're pretty decent.
Yeah. And according to Corin, where the hell do you think he reads? I don't.
Yeah, I don't do a lot of reading.
You should do what I do, Matty. And like, I have like a 15-minute break at work that I always commit to reading. Like, I have.
I've never really enjoyed the aspects of reading.
Oh, okay. Well, you're gonna hate it like getting into Warhammer then.
Well, it's just the fact of obviously being dyslexic. It's hard to understand.
Understandables.
But then again, people are saying the same breath. Well, reading should help you
Get better.
with understanding, and it's like that is true. But
However.
when you're trying to decipher a word to make the sentence make sense in the context, because you can't hear the sounds of what the letters are making,
Yeah.
of trying to say the word correctly, it's just something to say that I just don't
Enjoy.
enjoy. Yeah. So from that point of view, that's why I don't really read. But again, I should be reading again because it would help.
See,
But
I always advise
it's
people.
one of those catch-22 moment.
See, I
I
was.
should do it because it'll help. But in the same breath, I don't enjoy doing it because it's hard to.
It's hard to
grasp.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even like my only advice I can give is pick a book that you really enjoy, or something that you're really into wanting to read, and just set aside 15 minutes. That's all I do, is just set aside 15 minutes of the day, just sit down and have a little read. And I tend to read about maybe 20 or so pages in that short time, providing people don't disturb me, or if I'm having to reread a few sections because it's like, I don't quite understand what happened, so I'm going to just go back and double check.
You cutting trees?
Yeah, I'm cutting trees because I ran out of wood.
Huh.
And I
I
just
just
did
had trees falling behind me. I was like, troll?
troll. There we go. More wood. Yeah, that's all I would advise. Even if you just get started with, since what are you getting your Tyranid stuff this weekend?
If it turns up, yeah.
I mean, turns up.
They've got a lot of shipping problems at the minute.
What? Games Workshop have?
Apparently.
Oh, what have you ordered it to get it delivered to the house?
No, I haven't ordered it.
Oh right. Well, I'm going in town on.
Again, because they're having issues.
Ah. Well, I mean, if you want, I can pop it. I'm popping into town on Saturday. I can have a look in workshop and see if he's got the stuff in.
That'd be alright, because there's extra bits I would want anyway. So
Is Matthew doing the I want one of everything?
well,
Don't
yeah.
fall into that trap. I've done it, and I'm still doing it. It's a sickness, but a healthy one.
What am I about now? Or going to buy? Nothing.
Nothing. Matthew's doing absolutely nothing. Matthew is entirely innocent in this regard.
If you want to blame anybody, blame Chris.
Hey, for
Don't
once
worry.
I'm not getting blamed.
Yeah, for once it's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault, Corin. I cannot be blamed for the endeavours. Lies, absolute lies. This one's not a lie. I'm not to blame.
Again, he's not to blame.
No, no, it's a rarity, but I'm not to blame. For all it is usually me, for this time it is not me. He's well capable of doing it himself. He don't need help, so you're good. Well, that's nice to know, I suppose.
Wow. Thanks, babe.
Rage. So much rage. I can feel the muscles tensing. I can feel the rage building. Any your way back to the house? Oh, you're in the house.
I'm just cooking everything that I've hunted.
Shall we go and have a quick sleep after you finish cooking that set?
Yeah, can do.
Because I'm waiting for all this to finish smouldering, and it goes quicker if we sleep.
Yep. All right.
Do 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 do.
Are you needing any food?
Just put it in the food box, and I'll grab stuff when I need it. Why are you sneaking to bed?
Why not?
Fair point.
Why aren't you sneaking to bed?
Because I do not wish to sneak to bed.
They might as well go in, and I'll keep them. Okay, yeah, I'll sort the rest of it out once we've slept.
Mm-hmm. Sleep, 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 sleep. In your dream, you sit beside the fire in the great hall, surrounded by a chatter of familiar voices. Faces blur into the smoke, and their names slip from your mind, but the warmth of the thing.
I had the exact same message as you, and I was like, oh, I was going to read that one, and then I was like, well, Nathan's reading it for me.
I know, but I kind of drifted off at the end because I lost it.
I need to remember where all the things are going. Crafting.
Yeah, they're all labelled. They're all labelled.
What type of wood are you? You are wood.
Aren't you?
That's full. I can go in. Don't have any. Oh, wait a minute. Trophies. Oh.
Yeah, I need to get a second trophies box because that one's full. It's really foggy out here.
More gold.
Gold.
Bones for the boom box.
Boom.
Hides. Yep, I've got some more of them.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Have you got 10 wood?
Nope, because all the wood is burning.
Well, that's annoying. Whoa, it's foggy this morning.
Yep, I did mention that. That's why I'm going out to get some more wood. Because I'm literally...
Gab wood.
God, wood? No, I need more. Oh.
Yeah.
Chopping down the tree.
Let's get my tree chopping axe.
Your tree chopping axe. Matt, you can use the same axe for chopping down trees.
Well, yeah, but I want to save the bronze axe for hitting enemies. If I keep the stone axe, I can chop down birch with the cutting. So.
True. This is true. More wood. Which way is that falling? Oh, it's gonna cause a domino.
Okay, it's not going to hit you on the head.
No, it didn't hit me.
That's a shame. I mean, oh, that's good.
That's such a shame. Unfortunately, it's not like the stream from 2 weeks ago where we're like, oh my god, all the followers! Oh god, a troll! Which is now on TikTok
Yeah.
apparently.
Apparently, it is on TikTok. Yeah.
The Tiki of Talks.
I need to go investigate that after the stream, actually.
I think it literally is just a clip of, like, my death.
Probably.
Yeah. So I want to get more active, like, in the hashtag next gen gamers community, but I don't know what to say. Other than, hi stream. Do you all
Well, you
stream?
can go into other people's streams and then you put in saying, "Oh yeah, today I supported
Yeah.
X person. Today I supported Y person." So you're just going out to sea, Sodja.
I'm not going out to see. What are you on about?
There's a deer just swimming out to sea, and I'm like, "I out chasing after you."
I ain't chasing after you.
Come on, chase me. You know what you want my hide. Come get this sweet hide.
No, you can't tempt me.
Come on, you know you want to.
And Nathan, it's safe to say we have enough bees.
Yes, more than enough honey. Okay, I've got one last stack to smelt. And then
I
I
think
can.
I've got some at the other outpost as well.
He tells me this now.
I said I think. Or did I move them? Oh no, there's some here.
Yeah, the problem is
If
you
I
can't.
destroy them,
You can't. You
I
can't.
get the queen back, don't I?
I believe so. Check your inventory. I'm pretty sure
Ah,
you
the
do.
bees are attacking me! But you're my bees!
No, Matt, you have to take them down with that. You have to deconstruct them with the hammer. The hammer, Matthew.
That'd make sense.
Yeah. So no wonder they're attacking you.
Yes, I have 2 queens, that's good.
There you go. I was gonna say, you might as well just bring them back here, aren't you?
That's what I'm doing.
Like, the outpost should literally just be for getting as a temporary
As it
point.
turns out,
operation.
they can only ever have 4 stacks of honey in them at once.
Oh, okay. Seeds, plants. There we go.
By the way, if you eat 2 different types of meat and something else, you get more health.
Oh, I realised earlier. That's why I like getting the neck tails as well.
Yeah.
They're so useful.
Oh, I've just
Thank you.
picked up some coal.
How dare you take my call? I need my call. Very soon, Matthew, I'll need you to strip out of your clothing. I'll need you to hand me your axe and your shield.
I want your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
I want your clothes, your axe, and your boat.
Eh!
I don't know why you're laughing. Give it.
Ding, 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 bang.
Ding, 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 bing, ding, 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 bing.
I can squeeze out one.
Let me know when you want it.
Give me a sec. I'll be ready for you, Matthew.
Okay, he had to go there.
Okay, hand me your stuff. Gimme, 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 gimme. Preferably bring it over to me because I'm low on stamina. I didn't mean chuck it over there. Over here. That's right. Take it off. Take it all off. I don't need that. You can keep that.
Oh, thank you.
I'll let you have some dignity. But I do need your axe and your shield. Excellent. Good luck in the world. Prepare all your stuff because apparently you haven't done it.
Say that again.
Indeed. Apparently you haven't. Matt, friendly fire's off. So, haha. Yeah, I actually already upgraded your axe to. Oh wait, have I? Oh, I need. Oh, I'm two bronze short of your axe, which I will have shortly. Matt, where are you going? Do you not want your stuff back?
I was going to pick up the stuff that you said you was short.
No, as in I haven't made another bronze. I need 2 more bronze ingots, which I think I should be able to make. I should be able to make them now. 1 second.
Ah.
Yes, I can. I can make the 2 bronze ingots that I need. And 1, 2, upgrade. Ah, I need 2 leather scraps, which are here. Just take the full
Oh, well,
stack.
just in luck, because I actually put more in.
I know, right? And there we go. Cool, we're all the way up to level 3. You want that, you want that, you want that, you want that, and you want that. There you go. Do we have... don't think we're going to have enough. How many do you need for the cultivator? You need 5. No, not going to have enough.
So does this mean then that we can go now to the swamp?
Yeah, I'm also going to give you something else, Matt, since I have it. Oop, bugger, I threw it in the opposite direction. Because I don't mind if you have this.
Oh, what is it?
Cultivator.
Ah, okay.
One bit of meat on me that needs to cook, so let's just quickly cook that. Running around making all this stuff, you know, has improved my running all the way up to 40.
40.
40. I got 40 running.
My running is up to 32.
Oh, well, you haven't been running around enough now, have you? Yoink. And a yoink.
So apparently I have trophies for a blob, a skeleton, a troll, a grey dwarf, shaman, neck deer, boar, and a grey dwarf.
Oh, well, I've actually almost finished smelting everything. Excellent. Da 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 da.
Ooh.
Yeah, just got a few more little bits left to smelt now, and then that'll be everything smelted. We're all upgraded, which means next stream we'll be ready and ready to go into the swamp. So yeah, I managed my objective for the evening. We've talked about a TV series. We have got ourselves all geared up and ready for Swamplands. So all in all, not a bad productive stream.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna notice a few of these walls are breaking.
It's going to be interesting where the next boss is after the swamp boss.
I honestly couldn't say. I mean, if you look at the sacrificial sterns, like it'll give you an idea of what the next boss is.
Does it?
Yeah. So the next one's after the swamped is going to be a dragon, and then after the dragon is going to be some form of king. So that all round could be interesting. Unless there's a final boss that comes from this thing here, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. It would be Thor himself.
Hmm. I mean, Thor is in the game. When it's thunder and lightning, you can actually see him flying across the sky. Just like how I've bumped into Odin a few times as well.
Yeah.
So they are in the game.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere out there. Surprisingly, we only had to do like one run of like, you know, getting copper and tin.
I did that little bit in that new... when I went over in the boat.
Hmm. You have repaired the boat since you got back, didn't you?
Possibly.
For some reason, this is very, very damaged. Why is this very damaged?
What, my pier?
Yeah, it appears like really damaged.
Unless when there's a storm, the
It
the
degrades.
waves damage it.
Good thing
You
I
know what? It
noticed
might be
that.
worth checking the walls.
Yeah, I did do a quick.
Walls,
Yeah, I
but-
did do a quick sweep of the walls, but
Oh, actually, they're not too bad.
yeah,
Well,
but the
not
but,
bad than wall, is
but,
it?
the, but the structures underneath the Matty are a bit damaged.
A little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah, all around it's all keeping together.
Yeah. At least the roof's not collapsed.
Why'd you say that? You've just jinxed yourself horribly.
The hours of torment spent on that bloody roof.
3 streams, Matty. 3 streams you spent.
And it still looks like shit.
I think it looks pretty good, to be fair.
There's a couple of bits I'm not happy with, but
Oh, Matty, let it go. Let it go, dude. Let it go.
So yeah.
I've just got one more ingot to wait for. Right, that is everything smelted. And
Cool.
we even had some spare. How about that?
so then next time then we can go off and fully explore the swamp.
Aye, that we can. What are you doing on top of there? Actually, no, I'm going to just go quickly repair my gear. Just to make sure I'm all fully repaired. Yeah, that's all fully repaired. And repair all that. Upgrade. Can I get that up a level? Let me just check.
I wonder if I can upgrade my bow.
That's a good point, actually. We've not thought about upgrading the bows.
Oh, other table.
We could. All I need is
5 core
Look
wood,
at
5 core wood, and then 2 hides.
yeah, we've got all that. Wait, which kind of hide?
Deer, I think it said.
Deer
Oh
hide.
no, yeah, deer hide. There should be quite a few unless you've just used them to upgrade all the armor.
No, I didn't have to use any of that for upgrading the armor.
Alright.
Oh wow.
What?
Nothing. I said nothing and I did nothing.
Have you got any spare wood in the hide so I can do mine?
There's plenty of spare wood and hide to do it.
Yeah, but you would have had it all in your backpack, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I've just taken it all out. God damn it.
Oh, I don't have core wood.
Core wood is.
Oh, I was in the wrong box.
There you go.
That will be why.
That would be why, Matthew. Make sure these are all good. Yeah, they're all good. All the walls.
Oh, I needed the fine. Oh, for God's sake.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have any fine wood.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Where do we have fine wood? Are you sure we have fine wood?
I have 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, at least we upgraded the bow as well. So, Q. Actually, can I upgrade Stagbreaker? That's the one last thing I'm going to check before. Stagbreaker, I need.
Quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I need a lot of stuff to get to level 3.
Yeah.
10 core wood, 4 deer trophies. Do we even have 4 deer trophies?
Yes.
Yes, we do. You know, I think I might quickly just upgrade this before we end.
You use it.
stream.
You use that more than I do.
I do. 20
So you might as well.
bone. Need core wood. That shouldn't be in there. Bone. Anything else I need? Pretty sure that's all I need. Star.
Who knows?
I need 2 leather scraps. One thing I forgot to grab.
2 leather.
Mm-hmm. Cool, Stagbreaker. Let's upgrade that to 3. I could get that to level 4. You know, I'm gonna get that to level 4.
Hmm.
Because if I can, I might as well. I mean, we have all the
Well, my
materials.
stag breaker's at level 2. So... Actually, can you upgrade the pickaxe?
No.
Oh.
I can't upgrade it to level 4 because we need the next upgrade for the workbench, which we haven't unlocked yet, which I don't think you unlock until we've beaten the next boss. Right, I'm going to put all this stuff back in the chests, so that
If we
it's...
had enough bronze and stuff, we could upgrade our armor to level 4.
No, because we need the next upgrade for that, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, we need the next upgrade.
Right.
Cool.
Also, why are we not making mead yet?
Because I haven't figured out how to do it yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Can we not put the Can we not put the dandelions in?
I don't know. Try it. Have you got them?
Apparently, we have carrot seeds.
Yeah, we do. Which you use the cultivation tool to plant them.
Okay, I've just picked up every type of plant matter that we have, and none of it.
Fair. Well,
None of it works.
unfortunately, my friend, I'm going to have to call the stream there for myself. I would like to thank you all for joining us this evening, and I would very much like to thank my 2 new followers this evening, Where's Wally87 and Exive Dreads. Oh, actually, I have another one as well. Oh no, there's 2 Where's Wally87s. Oh no, sorry, that was a raid. Sorry. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified about all future content. And I would very much like to thank Matthew from WrongTeaGaming joining me this evening on Valheim.
Alright, a pleasure as always.
Good. And I will next be streaming on Monday at 7 o'clock, where I shall be playing some Warframe next week. To just keep things fresh while I wait for a campaign-based game to come out to play on Monday.
Yeah,
Yes.
I aren't streaming on Sunday now because I'm working.
Oh. I think I'm busy on Sunday, so unfortunately I won't be able to stream. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching and joining me this evening with my good friend WrongTeaGaming, and I will see you all next time. See you later. Bye.